knees are ashy.
They black as fuck, nigga.
Damn. Live on YouTube. Okay.
Your knees are black. Extremely black at that.
My legs are black.
No, you know what I mean.
No, I don't. My legs, my thighs, my shins, everything's black, yeah.
Damo, the shit you just showed us on playback, don't. Please. Never. Don't do that no more.
You got like my knees ain't never been out. I'm confused.
I ain't never seen that.
I've never seen your knees, man.
I ain't never. Oh shit.
Look at you.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, I did wear long shorts when we played ball. Never mind.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
My knees wasn't out. I don't think my knees was out. No, I wore them red shorts. You're right.
Yeah,
I'm wearing 70 shorts next time we play. All thighs out.
As a collective, we've never seen your knees. I think the only people. No, we ain't seen Sage's legs either.
No, we were all together when we see Sage's legs. He stood up on pod one day, and that nigga fucking calf muscles almost exploded through the screen.
Knee below.
That was still knee below. I get you, knee below. We never see nobody's lower half the time, majority of the time.
We seen your shit though, just now.
You ashamed of your knees, gang? I'm not ashamed of my knees. They out, motherfucker. What are we talking about? The hell? I got them out.
I do it for YouTube then.
Stop.
Yeah, why did you tell him to do it? It was all a dream.
There he is, man. There he is.
Shame to my goddamn body. What?
Man, put them black ass knees up.
No, they need air. Let them bitches breathe. Like no shorts or nothing. My dick's not out. What are we talking about?
No. I don't think that's just the criteria. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, let's I just want to check on something real quick. The boy Mark is cooking. He's trying to get a raise. We're trying to get a job. I got something for you, Mark. No cap. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. What's going on?
No, I thought you wanted a soundboard or something. I was ready this time. I still don't got the NBA sound on though.
No, hold on. Because you know it's crazy.
What's crazy?
I talked to B-Souls this week, and I just had to do a debate in my head if I was going to bring this up. I talked to B-Souls this week, and he was like, yo, you really be laying into me sometimes.
Don't.
No.
Don't phrase it like that. Don't phrase it like that.
And then I was like, no, what you mean? And so here we are another day, and he still don't got the soundboard sound.
Because you're home.
It seems like Omar, at this point, he might like you laying into him.
But you're home though. Wow.
But what does that matter though? I
thought the problem was like, be ready, to play it when you're not here. But
I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we don't got the NBA sound. I don't.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm on Soul's side this time. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're not.
You're home. I ain't gonna lie, you are home. Now, if we seen you with the W lighting in the mystery hotel in the best state in the world, in Hoop State, then they'll be like, all right, gang, Omar's compromised. Soul, step up. Clay, take more shots. Do your job. You home now, gang. What are we talking about?
Wait, hold on. Those y'all got soundboards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't take accountability for anything.
Damn, dodging. I was on your side. Now, you know what? Now I'm on Omar's side. Just like that, I'm on Omar's side now. Soul's you just not stepping up. Now you just.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, Omar's gone. Why is it me that gotta, gotta be a self-starter? Why can't we?
Why
all be
not you?
Self-starters? It can't be me, but why just?
Ain't that what Derrick Rose said? Why not you?
Okay. Good point. I mean, okay.
Don't worry about it. We got the end of the month meeting coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I do it myself. I don't have to rely on you. Don't worry about it. I got my back. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, Beefcast. This is the Beefcast. Listen, man, if you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure you hit that join button, that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you follow us on Playback. There's a specific reason why I'm saying this. When we get breaking news in between pod days, we are running right to Playback to stream it. We are running right to playback.tv/LKIAB to stream it and talk about it and get it off. I saw a lot of people under the comments of that clip. Where's this episode? Where's this episode? It's a Playback episode. You got to follow us on Playback to get those exclusives. And with March Madness ramping up, with the NBA playoffs ramping up, with the summertime ramping up.
WNBA, hold on.
Oh,
baseball.
I'm in a building. I don't know about
a polar bear.
Shout out to Playback for I know. Yeah.
I'm trying to promote souls, man. This is crazy. I'm
It's
trying to
not,
help you.
yeah.
I'm trying to help.
All right, and we know what you're trying to do. We black. We're not Dominican. But yeah, WNBA is coming up. I'm not gonna lie. We should watch a WNBA game and just go to like Twitter. We should watch the Indiana Fever versus the Chicago Sky and just see how racist the timeline gets. That's what we should do.
I feel like we've already done them.
Seen how racist the timeline.
It just kind of naturally happened. I mean, what do you do to go out and see how racist the timeline is? Would you just go on Twitter?
What timeline you got?
Or something?
I don't.
That's what I'm asking you. Like,
oh shit. I mean, Sage Damo, we can go and seek the racism. It doesn't necessarily come to us. I don't think. Anyway, but yeah, follow us on Playback so you can catch the exclusive streams. If you are an audio listener, please leave a 5-star review. He says we have a 5-star review.
Yeah, this is from Kswerve223. Big 5-star review. The pod be elite, cannot lie. Shout out to Sage and Damo. They be carrying. Souls be doing the big analytical takes. Omar just needs to try a little less. That's crazy.
I agree. I'm gonna try a little less.
Lord.
No, he's right.
That was crazy. Appreciate you though. Appreciate the review.
Tell a friend. Oh yeah, we did the word of mouth. We told a friend, tell a friend, all that stuff like that. We did those shenanigans. We did all of that, right? I feel like we're missing something, but I know we're not missing the most important part of the show. Leaving a super chat or power chat. The best way to support us. I'm seeing it on the YouTube side. Cameron JWS sends $2 Canadian to say this is a super chat. Eggplant emoji, dinner plate emoji, and then a salute emoji.
Why the salute? You know what? Never mind. I do understand why there's a salute. Proceed.
Big Kev sends $9.99 to say, I understand that I have a 5-minute timeout. Still, go Duke. I hope they get the win today.
You got
He said that
timed
on
out in
YouTube?
chat?
He said that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. We're gonna make this a tradition around this motherfucker.
Oh, you talking about on Playback?
Hey, take that 5. Fuck nigga.
What your time for? What do you do? What do you do?
Whether it's my chat, shit, this is my chat too, nigga. We don't do that Duke shit over here.
Oh,
Fuck nigga.
yeah.
Nah, shout out you, Big Kev. You a great supporter. Quit
He
that
still
Duke shit.
actually timed him.
Yeah, I actually timed him. I'm not playing, nigga. Fuck that Duke shit.
It was
I
nothing.
stand with bro. Go Duke. Yeah, you better stand with bro, all right?
Stand right there.
Yep. You better stand. Do they do timeouts over here? Oh, they only do bands? Ooh.
Yo, tell you.
Oh my God.
Ooh. SLZ? This is a Souls guy.
Listen, man.
Oh, you're gonna call it the memberships?
The
We got a lot.
All right.
Okay. We have 3 people who became members today. Twansu became a superstar member. 23 Goat became an MVP member. And Blake Rhodes became a superstar member as well. Shout out to the members.
Shout out to them. Is this let me see what I don't even know what this is.
You got another one.
Shit like that.
Member for 4 months. Weirdest dribbler. Hey guys, I've been watching you guys since the Mexican NBA players episode. You guys are super hilarious. Appreciate it, man.
And then Ticoy sends $10. Just to send $10.
Thanks, man.
Just
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit
off
like
the
that.
strength. Off the strength.
Ooh, another one.
Listen, man. We'll get into those in a minute. I gotta ask my guys how they doing, and I promise you, there's so much to talk about. I wasn't prepared to talk about anything today, and then because we talked about a lot last night, I was like, this is just gonna be a rehash. But my God, it got worse. Damo, how you doing today?
Fuck, damn.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Shit been cool. Just been getting through the week. I'm actually glad Stephen A. Smith decided to do what he did because it turned this week up tenfold for me. So yeah, shit been great. Miss my guys, even though I seen y'all yesterday.
Yeah, I feel like if you go a week and you haven't dropped a 1 out of 10, you're not creating right? Yeah. Oh wait, I'm assuming. Is that what we're talking about?
I think that's what we're talking about.
I
The 1 out of 10
yes.
for me haven't been on YouTube though. But
It's like you ain't dropped a 1 out of 10.
uh,
I mean, we collectively share
I
this.
guess.
Shit, I don't want to say shit.
Wow.
Here's the 1 out of 10 Twitch stream that exists.
Fall for it if you want to, but Sage, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I was live all day. I'm just a poor one-legged Twitch streamer trying to make the best old nigga playlist in the book. And here to Zybe. I missed the original confrontation, or not confrontation. I missed the original take that you guys had on Stephen A, but I'm 99% sure I know what y'all said. But
we agree with him though, so I hope stand on your square.
1%. But outside of that, yeah, no, it somehow did get worse. I'm excited to be a part of part 2. Let's do it.
I feel like this is some cognac. B Souls, how you doing today?
doing good, man. Doing great.
You
Been
ready?
working a lot. I'm ready. I'm ready,
You
man.
turned up? Y'all turned up?
I mean, shit. I got Henny on. I'm
I'm
turned
like,
up.
I'm like turning back up
Yeah.
because I just like sat back down. I just streamed for like 7 hours. Took a
You got
break.
something to drink though?
And I got
I'm about to say,
Spiked
is that
Arizona.
Spiked Arizona to Chase. That's
Not
not
the
straight
Chase.
Henny. I'm about to say that's Henny and Coke.
Root beer. We don't have Coke.
Henny and root beer.
I don't know.
We
It's kind of fire though.
We might need y'all to be a little lit for this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Why?
Yeah, I can.
I don't
Donate
sure.
50. I'll chug
Don't worry
it.
about it.
Chat.
I'll twist one
Donate
up.
50. I'll
You don't
chug
gotta
it.
tell me
Fuck
twice.
it.
Well, no, Damo, we don't.
I
need
got
you
an
to be-
old nigga knees though. I'm turning this off.
Damo, we
Y'all
don't
need
need
to
you
see
to
me
be
walk like this.
We need you to be sober for this.
Oh fuck.
Wait, why not?
Damn.
I'm about to say I was hot for it yesterday.
No. We need you to be sober. We need you to Damo. Sage, go get a drink. Be
I ain't
sober.
seen
Come on,
this old
come on.
ass man. Well,
Wait, everybody can drink and I can't smoke. Fuck out of here.
Damo. I'm telling you. I'm just
You can
relaying.
reach through the
Okay.
screen, Damo. Do what you
Okay.
want.
I'm about to, you're right. I'm gonna be sober.
You gonna let the
Jeez.
peers pressure you?
Nigga, I'm actively about to break it down. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. But go ahead. I'll be sober for it.
Dang.
Not a Q&A.
Okay, that's fine. Pull up that power chat on this B Souls, and then I'm ready. I'm ready to get into it. I'm not.
All right, this is from Ken Bone Chicken Bone for $5 on playback. Athena, give Jason Tatum the ankles of a god, and my life is yours.
Shit like
Intro ain't
that.
even that bad, man. But
Like
I like to support that.
Listen, man. Without further ado, let's get into the ball. Hold up, man. Remix.
Yeah, so as you fucked up.
Shit like that.
We've been needing that. I missed that. I've been missing that. No cap.
The NBA song.
Mm-hmm.
I know, buddy said I'd be doing too much. But you can't turn me down right now. Let's start it off with some small talk. Cut the small talk. I like cash talk. This is from Sir Cruz himself. Got some Q&As, some questions that need answers. How many dates until you know she's girlfriend material? Y'all, I have a different answer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Girlfriend material?
Yeah, how many dates until you know she's girlfriend material?
2.
Do that shit before I took her on a date.
Hey,
Low
say
key.
it. There we
Low
go.
key,
There we
but
go.
2, just to be safe.
Knew that shit before I took her.
I wouldn't. She wouldn't be out with me. Why would we go? Why would I take a bitch out that's not girlfriend material? That really doesn't make sense to me.
To see if it's fire.
Yeah, y'all bored today.
I'm just
y'all-
giving an
that's
answer.
what it is.
I'm
Y'all
just giving an
bored.
answer,
Omar
chat.
want me to take a drink. Me so talking about seeing her as fine. Y'all just bored today.
That's it. That's up there. That's up
Y'all
there.
just bored
That's
today.
Let me
Yeah.
ask. So y'all are in the courting stage.
Good
Y'all are-
answer.
Damn.
That's one.
So y'all genuinely are like figuring out about her, getting to know her, all the do's and don'ts before you even take her out. These aren't conversations you're having on the date.
Hell no. What the fuck?
Yeah, maybe this is gonna sound. Maybe this is the reason I ain't had a second grade. But I feel like you could find out within like 2 hours tops what you expect out of somebody, and it is just a matter of like if they disappoint you or not. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
on what you're asking.
The problem is on like Pop the Balloon, they just don't be asking real questions. They be asking questions that make people think that they are smart. What does confluence mean to you? What does miscegenation mean to you? Oh wow. They be bullshitting on there. They don't ask the real questions. Me, gay son, thought daughter. Okay. Do you honestly? Hey, I'll tell you for real. Do you believe in a?
And aberrations.
Yeah,
There you go.
you-
You won't fuck up.
Do you believe in aberrations? No cap.
Do I
No.
believe in them?
No.
That's how they're gonna spend it.
Yeah.
Do I,
Hey,
do I
look,
believe in them? I mean,
If they say, "Do I believe in them?" I
exist.
mean, they exist. Yeah. No. You already cooked. You already cooked. Nope. You already.
Yes,
got
I believe in them, but are they for me?
Hell.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You
well,
stutter like that. Give me that Adam Silver ass answer. Nah. I'm cool.
hey, she gonna be on Netflix though. Congratulations. I seen that, man. I seen that.
I mean, I told y'all.
You did, man. I
Told
thought
y'all.
about you when I saw it.
Who's on Netflix?
Is that crazy? Is that crazy? That's
Arlette
not crazy.
Arlette got her show picked up by Netflix.
Oh,
Got Papa
that's
Doom.
tough.
I know. I just remember when we had the conversation about content, there was 2 people up here that said she was top 2 influential behind Mr. Beast.
True.
But now only Omar gets credit. I get it. It's cool.
I
I understand. I understand.
It's that situation where if you're the one that glazes the most,
Yeah, if you're loud about it, it's just like the Pistons. Everyone knows. Everybody knows I'm the Piston guy. That nigga Omar was there in 21, yo. Dwayne Casey. Like, all right, yeah, sure, nigga, Dwayne Casey. But yeah, I get it.
Then I got quiet and you picked it back up. But no, Damo was there. I'll give credit.
Hey, I was gonna let you have it. I get it.
It's my girl, man. Shout out to. I don't know if I like the format though, because it's not gonna be hosted by her. Sage, have you seen Insecure?
No.
You never seen Insecure?
No, I suck at television.
But Insecure. What else has she been in? It's the woman that plays Molly in Insecure. She plays second to Issa. Yvonne.
Wait. So which one?
Yvonne Orji is her name.
She Yvonne, the lawyer. Fuck.
Her character is Molly, the Molly character.
Yeah, Molly. She was
Yeah,
Molly.
I'm looking at her right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I recognize the face. Yeah.
She's in Velma?
I'm about to
She's
say, what
in
else is she
Velma?
in?
Wow. But yeah. So she's in that. She's gonna be the host of it, and Arlette and her husband are gonna produce it. Now, I personally am not a fan of that. I know this isn't what this is about. I'm not a fan of Yvonne hosting the show. Not saying she's
Why
not.
can't she host? Why can't Arlette host?
Hey, listen, I need my messy one up there. Yeah.
I'm about to say Arlette low key be instigating, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Arlette high key be instigating, bro.
I need messy.
Y'all know why. Y'all know why she's not hosting. Come on, man.
And you know
Say
what? I do want to ask y'all this. For real. This is actually a really good question for the creators. Netflix comes to you, HBO Max comes to you, Hulu comes to you, whoever the big streaming platform comes to you, says, we want to pick up your show, whatever you're producing on YouTube. We want to pick it up. We want you to be the producer, though, and we want somebody else to host it.
Kiss my ass.
Decline.
Looking like
There's no amount of money.
No, nigga, Mr. Beast got to host his fucking show. Kiss my ass.
no amount of money.
I ain't gonna say no
Kiss
amount of
my
money.
ass.
No,
I
no,
ain't
no.
gonna say
okay,
no
Dom.
amount of money.
no.
I'm about to say, man.
Cause
Nigga,
that
you
ain't
came to me-
stealing shit.
He'll-
That
First
ain't
of all,
that.
first
You
of all,
just
if
I'm
you
producing the back for
somebody-
10 mil. Like, what the
Yeah,
Stop
I'm
fuck?
gonna say.
If
I feel like I'm
Netflix
making a new
came-
YouTube.
if Netflix came,
I got 2 channels.
Ah,
if Netflix came to because they like my show that much and they offer me 10 mil to produce, I can get 5 mil to actually do my show from Peacock. That's how I'm looking at it. If you came to me to do the show, somebody else will come to me to do the show too.
But
That's fine. Hey, some people look for the highest dollar. Some people look for what's enough for them. M's is M. And if I want to do my show, I'll do my show for 5 M's before I let them whitewash, fucking rage bait, fucking do whatever. Do whatever. I'm not saying her show. I'm not saying her show. I'm saying in general, before they do anything else to my show, before they Dave Chappelle me, I'll take the 5 mil before I take the 10.
I'm just gonna say this. The only niggas that be like M's is M's is the nigga with the less amount of M's. So I don't
Oh my god.
Hey, and on this stage right now, I got the least amount of M. So I don't know. Hey, it makes sense.
Yeah,
It
I'm
correlates.
poor.
It correlates, nigga.
You
M's is not M's, Damo. Come on, bro.
M's are
I listen. I agree with the original point that there's enough M's. There is a thing as enough money, but 1 M and 99 M's.
I said 5. I said 5. I said
No.
5.
You said M's are M's though.
M's are M's.
Yeah, and one
You
M.
said-
Okay,
you
my
said
bad. 1 M
more.
ain't the
Yeah,
M's,
you
right?
said
So
one
2
more
M's
M.
and 99 M's ain't the same thing.
It might not
Okay.
be the same M's. They still M's.
Nigga, 5 not
Okay,
6.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro. I'm about to say.
That's
bro.
fine. 5 not 6. I can
It's
still
5
live
not
with
10
5.
either, Damo. I don't.
That's fine. I can
nah.
live with 5 if I can do my show how I want to do my show with me hosting before I take 10 to sit in the background and be told what to do and what I can't
You
do.
feel like that's a sellout though? I
Is
feel
that
like
a pride thing?
I feel like you just won though. You feel like you selling out, or that's how
I feel you win either way.
I guess.
Let's say I look, and you muted yourself. And I knew you was going, and I knew somebody was going to do this, so I probably should have laid it out in the original scenario. There, that other option shit, I could just negotiate for 400. No, it's either do this or keep making your YouTube videos.
Oh, the hell now. What are we talking about?
Do I get to pick who hosts?
I think
If I'm
that
the
matters.
producer-
I think that matters. So if you do get to host, well,
If I get to pick who host, if I can pick who hosts, if I can have like actual creative control or actual say so, or even have a slice of actual say, I'll be more inclined to do it before they just tell me who they're gonna have host. Now they could have told. Now she could have picked her. For all I know, she could have picked her to host.
Yeah.
But just for the sake of the conversation, if they're not gonna let me pick, no, I don't want to do it.
You can't select, but you can ultimately accept or decline them. But you're not a part of the choosing process.
So I'm just going to decline until my choice is picked. What are we talking about?
Yes, sir.
There we go. I'm gonna just keep saying no until y'all pick my person. You're right. There you go.
Fucking crazy.
Shout out-
Who the
shout
hell do you want? I've been told you.
shout out to
Paperboy.
our-
I
Oh my
want
God.
Paperboy hosting my show.
Shout out to Arlette. This ain't no paid promo. I really just like her content. It comes on April 10th. It's a live thing. It's live on Netflix, which Netflix is stepping into that live game, but it's live on Netflix. Live Pop the Balloon. I just hope it's still as authentic. That would be my concern. How authentic is this going to be compared to, what we do?
Once I saw Filipinos remaking it, that's when I know she was the truth. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's funny because usually that show, that type of style of content has bad connotations, but she done flipped it on the
Flipped
head.
it. Only
She made it more mature, got the oldies in there, got some
She
YM
kept
moments.
it she kept it consistent too with how she does it, and she didn't break or conform to have we're gonna do Pop the Bloom, but we gonna have the baby over here too, Pop and Bloom. Like she didn't do any of that. She kept it cool. She might have like one like internet known person, somebody who had a clip or something.
I don't think she knows them though.
Some of them people she had. Didn't she do one where maybe it wasn't her? Maybe that was somebody else imitating. I'm lying. Let me shut up. I could have
She
she
had
did
a
one
couple
with
of
Queen.
YouTubers.
Did she
that
have
I
a Queen on
recognized
there? I want
What is it about Pop the
She had
Balloon that made it like
Rhino
this?
on there. I remember that.
From Strawberry
Well,
Park.
she did
I
have
don't
Rhino on
there.
I don't think she knew who that was though.
It's possible. I think the second time definitely. Was he there twice or once?
He was there once. She's a 40-year-old like married woman to.
So how does she get people on the show? She just let people.
If you go, I'll show you.
and
I'll show you
apply.
right now.
You can apply. You can just apply to be on the show.
Yes, it's very.
Okay, if that's the case, then cool. But I'm about to say, okay, one internet known person, we can say she don't know that's a coincidence. 25, all right, gang, she gotta know somebody. But if they just applying, then they just
Aaron the plumber. Yeah, was Aaron the plumber like famous prior to?
He wasn't even known.
Both.
He got famous because of that.
Yeah, I was about to say, was he famous prior to or because of it?
So jot form. Oh, I'm gonna share this tab instead. And then this is the application. I mean,
damn, a Google form.
Yeah,
she to work for them.
So she doesn't. Well, I would assume she doesn't go through it. She probably has people that go through it and look.
She go through it, her and her husband, and I think they got some like young boy, but I think they actually do have producers now. But I'm talking about from the original. Like this is how long the survey is.
But if Rhino was on there, you don't think he put his occupation being a content creator and
I don't think that's what he said on the show. He might have said entrepreneur.
Oh yeah, everybody say that shit. You right.
And matter of fact, is
a mogul?
Google.
I'm an entrepreneur. You know, I got a business where I sell sewing needles for cats. And my part time, I got a 4-year degree. Like, no, nigga, you're a student. Okay, all right, I got you.
Granted, that's some investments.
They put social medias on there, but I don't know if she's like a. Ultimately, what I'm saying is, like, before he submitted the application, before she had to do any Googles, did she know who Rhino was? I don't think so. I think if he did put his socials on there, she was like, oh, okay, this is somebody that makes YouTube content. I don't know. If y'all told me, if Sage was like, yo, Squiggledy Wiggledy wants to come on, man, I don't know who the fuck I am. Fucking bring him on.
Squiggledy Wiggle. What's your hot take?
Yeah, bring it on. Okay. Next question before we get into it. As a man, how many 3-pointers should you be able to make out of 20 attempts?
Fuck!
Okay.
Wait, what?
From what range?
As a man, just a general man.
3-point range. Like NBA 3-point range.
NBA or regular local gym range?
No, NBA, not top of the key, but definitely not the corners. Definitely not the corners.
But NBA 3-point range.
I'm gonna miss more in the corners than I am gonna make it the top of the key, by the way. But yes.
All shots, good shots.
At least 4, man. As a man,
5.
at least 4.
I'm about to say, as a man on an NBA regulated court, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, what would I feel like a bitch for? Like, all right, I can't hoop, but now I feel like a bitch. So I can't make the shots. Yeah, 4.
I was thinking the average man. I wasn't thinking like
4.
Me.
I wasn't even thinking like the average casual hooper, like the average man.
No, I'm thinking the bare minimum. Yeah,
man.
I'm thinking like between like, all right, bro. Damn, like, where you're not strong enough to shoot the ball?
Now,
and
that's what I was going to say. I know y'all don't work like traditional 9-to-5s. Working in corporate America has taught me that the answer to the question is what Damo said. 2 is a strong possibility. When I tell you, it is so interesting going to like a work thing or, you know, just being outside with some of these people and seeing them do even semi-athletic feat. Yo, can we lift this table over here? Oh, okay. So let's lift the table over here. Me with the table with one arm, the other dude with shaking and breathing and sweating hard. Mind you, we just
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it on your side. You got it.
And we got to put it down in the middle of the room.
Yeah, we gotta take a break every couple steps. Let's take a break.
Oh, y'all gonna hate me. So. That is.
No, we see. My
grip ain't strong too.
That's not what
we
that
seen you live. We seen you live, buddy.
I think I live better in like, you know, controlled environments like the gym, but I'm talking about like moving. I hate moving furniture.
I know we said you wasn't gonna say it. You did just say my grip ain't strong, and
I got weak grip. I don't know, bro. I know that's AO.
Yeah, J.
But
Cole
if we're trying to mature,
you, buddy,
you know,
J. Cole was not talking about you.
Yo.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I'll save him, man. I give him this for a long time. I did hate like moving furniture. See,
no, but Sage, I'll tell you what. If you moving a couch, a sofa, motherfucker, right? The big joints, the shit that got the L at the end, and it's only 2 of y'all. That's fine. I could understand that. Now, if it's a love seat, I don't know. You got that's something different. I'm talking about a folding table.
Oh, natural selection.
And we just trying
like
to
the
lift
plastic ones.
Yeah, like the plastic joint.
Oh yeah, I can do the plastic ones. Yeah.
And I done seen niggas.
Let me see a nigga struggling with a plastic folding table. I'm gonna drop my hand just because.
It be the two-hand form barely over the floor. That's everybody form nowadays.
So when we talk about a basketball, I done seen something. Hey, and we should do. Sometimes we got to do some of this stuff for video purposes. And I probably should do this one day. Me and Abdul, we're gonna go to the park. We're gonna go to like a Piedmont park or something like that. I'll give you $5 if you can throw this football. And just watch grown men throw a damn football. And I promise you, it's gonna be the nastiest thing you ever.
That's some content right there.
That's some content right there, man.
Go ahead, show off my
Wait, just throw it or throw it a certain distance?
Oh, have y'all ever seen? Yo, they do this. It's a little TikTok or Instagram shorts where like it's a group of friends and they'll run up on somebody
throwing the ball and tell them to shoot,
and then they'll have a basketball go and then they shoot. Have y'all ever seen that? Y'all ain't never seen that?
Yes, I've seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, I gotta find it.
I'm just not on top.
They do basketball. They do basketball and soccer. So they have either a soccer goal and then they have the basketball goal. Yep.
Oh my god.
And they rate that bitch like 1 out of 10, and they be generous to some niggas. They just rate about how close you get, not your form. Yeah.
Wait, that do sound familiar because I seen one where they were like catching a soccer ball, and they were like, okay, that's like a 4, that's like an 8. Y'all talking about videos like that?
Yeah, they be getting mad views. At least that's what I'm thinking of.
Then I know what you're talking about. Then
I ain't gonna lie, I typed in street shooting videos,
and you know you wrong.
Niggas had guns. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why you type
Hip Hop Daily popped up, nigga.
It was some crazy guns. All right, here it is. Rating strangers.
You're loud on there.
I've seen this.
Because usually, it's that little Nas X.
There you go. Yeah, I've seen this.
Oh, okay. That's cool. He pump fake. That's
Who was
cool.
that? John Jones?
Oh, see, and that's what I mean right there. So we just supposed to believe. Okay,
that's not bad.
Oh, actually, I thought he made it. I ain't gonna lie. Money. Oh, fuck no. All shots, good shots. Oh.
Okay, yeah, one hand though.
Oh, over
hell
the top?
Nah.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
All right, well, now the goal is slanted.
All right, yeah, I want to say.
Nah. Replay that form. Nah,
He's shooting over the tots.
No.
Them tots ain't tall enough. Them tots ain't tall enough, buddy.
And oh my God, we got 100.
Let me say this. Let me finish this over. And I'm gonna tell you, if these are niggas supposed to make 4 shots, 5 shots, no. This is crazy.
That's what I said, man.
Go that down.
That nigga got mismatched denim. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That nigga blended into the wall.
The clown?
Is that Riff Raff?
Tiptoeing in my jaw.
Oh shit! That was a crazy airball. That was insane. Oh
Lord.
No,
that's that jump shot for real.
Is somebody gonna make it?
Yeah, him.
Hey.
Yeah. Yes, I felt it.
Yeah, no.
Good job, Josh.
Good job. Shout out to CN6 and 249 pounds to say Stephen A. Elite eggplant emoji, dinner plate emoji. Shout out to you. Shout out to Chris Flavin Pingus for 199 saying, mind the game with Steve Nash. How we feeling?
Not gonna lie.
I like it.
I actually do like it. I hope that he proves that he's not just some guy that was an idiot in Brooklyn, but rather set up in Brooklyn, because that would be hilarious if he ends up getting a job off of this.
Hey, I think I don't doubt Steve Nash is smart. I think he was set up. But Heisem sends $4.99 just to send $4.99.
Shit like that.
This is Einchumanman for $4.99. Says, hey Dom, why you be snubbing Sarah Banks in your list? One of them goats for real. Oh, for real? You do?
What? Snubbing her on my list? Yeah, I'll put her on my list.
Whoa, why?
Her butthole look weird.
Sarah Banks.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna say something about white.
Is that the wrestler?
No,
that's Sasha.
Tasha Banks, right?
Why would you say her
Banks.
butthole
Yeah,
was weird?
No, that's what I'm saying. That was weird.
I mean, I'm just giving niggas the real reason why I don't put her on my list. Her butthole look weird.
Damn.
That's it. Shouts out to Nathan the Mayor. Nathan Mayer sends $100. Say, been watching for years, but somehow never make it live and can't even stay now. You've all given me so much entertainment. I feel like you deserve it.
I was gonna
Appreciate
chug the rest
that.
of my drink, but it's pretty much over. So no straws today though. That's the real favorite for you.
Good.
Tight shit.
The official sponsor of the stream is Nathaniel. Big Nathan.
Shout out to Nathaniel, man.
Gosh, shout out to the 100 from Nathan, man.
I'm seeing a lot of reds lately, Chad. I like that shit.
Shout out to T-Bangs Gaming for $199. Says, Damo, I'm ordering Bojangles. What should I get? Chicken, nigga.
Chicken supreme, fries. I mean, they gonna give you a biscuit, but fuck that biscuit. Get a Bowberry biscuit. Boom.
Popeyes don't close till 11.
I like
Nigga, if you want chicken that tastes like shrimp and shrimp that tastes like chicken, I guess go to Popeyes.
Oh my gosh, the real Yogo man.
You motherfucker. You lucky Logan said 20. Yeah, Logan.
My bad. Hey, Nathan. I still respect you for your 100, but what's an M to a M's? The real logo man sends $200. Say shout out to my guys. Have y'all tried Frag Punk?
That shit looks so goddamn complicated.
What is that?
It's a game.
It's a FPS.
It's an FPS game. It look cool. Them little cards is throwing me off though. Them little power up cards, where the fuck it is. That is kind of deterring me from the game, but I might give it a shot if it's really like that.
Marvel Rivals looks complicated.
Nah,
not really.
Nah. I thought he was talking about Cyberpunk for a second. I was about to say, yeah, I've seen episode 1.
Dog, I thought that nigga was talking about some stuff from Taco Bell. Like a Baja Blast.
Man, shout out to the chicken nuggets, man.
I know, right? They need to come on, man.
Yeah, they need to.
They were not good. I'm not gonna lie,
Whoa.
y'all gaslit me. The comments gaslit me. Just weren't good.
I'm about to say, me and my girl went back and tried some because she wanted to try them after we had them.
Yeah,
nah,
they were nasty.
Never
I
again.
actually,
It,
Bro,
bro,
they were not good.
it
They
was
were not good.
it was the Taco Bell we went to, bro. They gave us undone chicken nuggets. I said I'll never try these shits again.
Bro, mines were too done. Mines were too done, bro.
Yeah,
That
well
shit
done
was
chicken
not
nuggets.
it.
I feel it.
Hey, man.
Crazy though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That shit was.
Logo man, you are the official sponsor of the stream.
Shit like that.
Well, I did just try to chug. Ooh,
What flavor?
What is that?
green tea.
Why would you?
It's my girl's drink. Okay.
Green tea is probably
Fuck
the
it.
She didn't want it.
I've ever seen in my life.
Nah, there was like 2 in the fridge. She drank most of it, but I'm trying to kill the fridge. So
I respect it.
A spiked green tea Arizona sounds horrible.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. This is a good question. This is a real good question. Oh shit, Big Kev sends $20 to say, "Is my timeout over yet?"
Are you exporting him?
My timeout over yet?
No.
Oh, and CN6 is trying to correct us. Since 249 said, I know y'all don't care about euros, but the symbol he's sending is euros, and the other sign is pounds. What's the difference monetarily speaking, though?
What does
A country?
I'm gonna predict that euros are more.
I think.
Chat,
Oh yeah, probably.
No,
euros.
I think pounds are more.
Brexit, nigga.
Chat, correct? Am I stupid or dumb?
I know the pound's more than $1, right? So,
Pounds in the UK. What's more though? We talking about euros are more. Somebody say King.
oh, euros are more
Let's
than
go.
$1.
What's
So
the,
they're both more
y'all
than
got some shit
US
in y'all
dollars.
refrigerator and freezer that need to go, but y'all just keep moving it around.
Ooh, I had
Wait.
some frozen fruit in the freezer for years, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
I just threw it out. I just threw
Like,
it
I
out.
was like, mind you, Miso's just moved, so he been shut.
Yeah, no, it's been with me through
That
2
motherfucker
moves.
went
That's
there.
how bad it was. It's been with me
Well.
since Worcester. Ah,
That's something that like we just don't get rid of.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
the barbecue sauce or some bullshit. Probably something like that. Just in the back.
It'd be dumb shit to get shoved back
Yeah,
there.
it'd be like dumb
And-
shit. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what's the stupidest
Well, I
shit.
got-
in my
I got-
I
fridge?
had a bottle of Trader Joe's green tea that was.
It's
there
probably
for
some
green tea.
random ass vinaigrette in there.
What's
Yeah.
it called? It was a time when like clothing companies, they started to try to brand themselves more, so they started putting like hot sauce and stuff. I got random hot sauce.
Yeah.
It's branded. It's like a I don't know Michelin-esque hot sauce or some shit like that. It's weird.
I'd be scared as hell. I go in your goddamn fridge to see Levi hot sauce. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's in there,
Hibachi hot
for
sauce.
me,
I'm dead.
Cartier honey mustard.
You know what's crazy about it? Their hot sauce expires faster than regular hot sauce. So I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what the fuck y'all giving?
They half-ass in the hot sauce. This is crazy.
Hell nah.
It's mild sauce. Nah, my shit, I'll have like, it'll be like random shit, but it'll get pushed behind like a thing of milk, or it'll get pushed in the back by like something, and you never fucking realize what it is. And that day you clean out the fridge.
Ew.
Nigga, I ain't had a kiwi in 2 years. Where these kiwis come from? It's a bag of kiwis.
Them damn tomatoes, and then they turn brown. You're trying to figure out when we get.
They turn into a fucking habitat. That's what happens. They turn
An
into
ecosystem.
Meeting my girl.
Ecosystem in the bag.
Meeting my girl. When you put raisins in the refrigerator, whole time Roma tomatoes.
I go look at them old ass oranges. Is that mitochondria? What the fuck? Yeah, it's bad.
Shit start crawling. I go to reach to take it out. That shit slap my hand. Staying back there now. I don't know. What you want, big bro? You want some food? All right, let's get into it, man.
Slapping my hand is crazy.
That should be. Hey,
my fault, OG.
Yeah. Hey, my bad. Can you pass me that though? Pass me the. I ain't coming for you. You back there? Shit. Let's get into it, man. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Shit like that.
Man, this has been a crazy couple of days. I don't even know how to
Look at Dre. My bad.
really phrase this outside of, just the way to phrase it. What is Dre doing?
You gotta pick with Rob Pelinka.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell
What?
you, we cannot fire Dre. We'll never fire Dre. Dre will never get fired.
I mean, yeah.
Dre can never get fired, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
He knows how to just get to places, man. That's a skill.
They say I did it again.
What the fuck? He really is the
I hate this caption because I know how you got this picture, and he's had a convo with that nigga was walking to the locker room, nigga. Rob, picture. Like,
He also tweeted, "Oh my god,
conversation."
He
He's
said
in the chat right now.
Too.
He's in the chat.
he dapped up Luka?
Yeah, he said he dapped up Luka on Twitter too.
I had a conversation with Rob. He let me know the secret. Rob. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
That guy's good.
Guy's good, man. Can't let him go. Can't let talent like that go. All right. It's been a amazing last couple of days. Stephen A. Smith has just been totally off his rocker. We saw the initial reaction and interaction. We literally saw last night when he said he would have slapped LeBron James if he had to, which is a crazy. I mean, that's just such a crazy, thing to say. Stage, did you see that one where he said he would slap LeBron?
Yeah, then I seen him tweet like he was fucking David and Goliath or some dumb shit. It was just like, oh my god. All right. Hey, by the way, just so you know, I'd lose. What? I've never seen someone say, nah, I'd lose. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I seen all of that
I think he
stuff.
was just trying to say he's going down swinging, though.
I respect to a degree fighting the fight. You're gonna lose when your pride's on the line or whatever. But like to preface it. In this situation, this ain't one of the situations.
That man put his hands on me. I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately.
We cannot hear it, sir.
For
Is it just me?
Yeah.
Oh no,
I heard
my stream.
I'm gonna say your shit might be low, but
and let me say this. Speaking of low, Flight Mike is furious. Flight.
I'm mad I laughed, bro. I'm not in there, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I watched the full vid on my stream, Omar. I don't know. I don't think it's really clipped up. There's a segment in there where he slows down the footage and he says, did y'all see what happened after he confronted me? He slows it down to like 0.25 speed. LeBron walking away, looks left, right at the camera. So this was planned, huh? LeBron, huh? That caught me off guard because I know it was Flight Mike, and I'm like, maybe he was paid by Clutch Sports, but I don't.
Is in cahoots with Flight Mike. Okay, sure.
Flight Mike and Clutch relations. Okay, so Stephen A went on TV and said, or he went on his own show and said that, right?
Man, this shit is ass.
And he had to clean it up. Oh, the spike is ass.
Yeah, it's a green tea.
It's
I hate to
green
be a party
tea.
pooper,
I was
but
like,
I'm
who-
100% with Damo. I'm like, it's a
No,
green
I-
tea.
Green
Listen,
tea
not
Arizona
my
is already the
preferred-
worst Arizona.
Not my
Yeah.
preferred drink, but I'm just trying to kill the fridge. Okay.
Get it
Kill
done,
it by
brother.
pouring it down the drain.
No, that's right. Okay, Stephen A had to go on TV and clear a lot of this stuff up. He had to clean it up. I think a lot of people thought it was messy yesterday. His Stephen A's version of cleaning it up is not my version of cleaning it up.
That he'd be happy with the things that I haven't brought up. I never brought up really and never really discussed why you were not at Kobe Bryant's memorial service. I never really brought up or discussed why you did not attend Dwayne Wade's Hall of Fame induction when that man was directly responsible for you capturing a championship for the first time in your career. I brought up none of that. I didn't bring up the fact that even though when people had asked, you had alluded to what had happened tragically to your son, and thank God he's okay with his heart condition. I didn't bring up the fact that even though you couldn't go to the Hall of Fame induction of Dwayne Wade weeks earlier, you were out of the country on business. I didn't bring that up. That's your personal business. Okay, but the fact is you wasn't at the Hall of Fame induction of a brother that's going to drastically assist to you being a Hall of Famer because he helped you become the champion that you are, and he was a big brother to you. I brought up none of these things. But LeBron James said he'd be happy.
I'm already tired. I ain't gonna-
It just before we say obvious shit, I'm just saying this as a once upon a time was like, yo, I want to do this one day. I want to talk about sports on ESPN and shit. And just seeing just completely crash, bro. It's just like, damn, man. Like don't get me wrong. Stephen A's been into foot to the fire for years now, any fucking way. So it's not like, oh my God, what the fuck, my hero. But it's just like, damn, man, all you had to do was not talk about Bron's tot. That is all he said. That's all he said. He just don't, and that's not disrespect to Bronny, but like he literally was saying, yo, just don't talk about my kid. Like that's it. That's all it had to be. That as he stops talking, it's over. But for some unknown reason, Stephen A couldn't, like, I guess, go like that per se. Maybe the tweets of people calling him a bitch, but he swears he doesn't care about the internet. And to be fair, you shouldn't. They must have got to him or something, lit a fire, because now he's just been taking these shots that he's saying aren't personal, but are like disgustingly personal. I'm not gonna lie. You talk about my son, I give you a warning about it. You say that's cool, but then you keep talking about me. Then you call me a rat friend, and then you say I don't support the dead homies. I tweeted it. I immediately said, I'm not gonna lie. If Bron actually fought you, I wouldn't be surprised. But Bron's a professional; he's not gonna do that. But I just wouldn't be surprised at that point.
He said that I mean, it is the internet that's driving a lot of this stuff. In response to the slap comment yesterday, he took to his Twitter to kind of clean some of it up. Nice try, folks. On my show, I said I would have swung on King James had he slapped me, like lots of y'all said. The lots of y'all that he's referring to is the internet. Like lots of y'all said, I was scared he would have done a few weeks ago. I also said immediately after that, I would have gotten my ass thoroughly kicked by the 6'8", 250 Goliath. But folks just left that part out of my sentence on YouTube. So he's actively listening to the internet, the commentary that's going on. I want to go back to that video, play it one more time, and then I'll play his backtrack first, and then just go down the fact that he's blatantly lying. He's just blatantly lying about LeBron James.
Oh,
So
for sure.
You mentioned the Kobe situation, how LeBron wasn't there at Kobe's memorial service. And I mean, we saw it because I had to scroll down to it, but the community note, this is incorrect. LeBron James was in attendance. I mean, there's tweets that I could pull up that LeBron James was at Kobe's memorial, but he was requested not to be filmed. There's pictures of this. There's video of this. I mean, there's so much evidence that points to LeBron being there. So the producers had to come into his ear, or his folks had to blow him up and say, yo, bro, we got to clean that up.
I don't hear it.
I'm about to say now we don't hear this.
Okay,
Yeah, we don't hear this.
I'm about to say.
Is it showing though?
Yeah,
It is showing. It is
It
showing.
wasn't showing.
but-
Wrong time.
yeah, it was showing but muted.
Remember, people were
There you
blowing
go.
up my phone since the first segment of the show when I talked about him at the memorial service, okay? I didn't mean to say he wasn't in the building. I was told he was in the building. You understand? But we saw a whole bunch of players out there. We didn't see him. Why? I'll let him answer that one day if he so chooses. Remember, people were blowing up my phone since the first segment.
It's just, bro, he keeps on proving LeBron every single time. Like,
Man.
I tweeted it out today when all these clips came out of what LeBron said on Pat McAfee, because that's what sparked this whole conversation. He verbatim said, "You don't got a problem with people talking about hoops. That's your job. That's how you make a living. If it was just about Bronny, the basketball player, he's cool with that." Mind you, we are talking about LeBron James, the most criticized athlete of all time, who barely speaks about criticism. So he's clearly cool. Like, he knows how to navigate through criticism when it comes to hoop. But like he said, he got to, especially now that his son is involved, if you take it personal, and now that he's at the end of his career, like, if you're gonna take it personal, he's gonna take it personal. So that's all this is to me. And every single time Stephen A gets on the mic, he just proves LeBron every single time that he wants to take it personal. Because outside of the stuff that he said today about Kobe, he made a lot of character judgments about LeBron in the 50-minute podcast that he did yesterday. I know we only saw clips, but I truly did take my time out to watch like the whole 50-minute shit. He was making a lot of character judgments on LeBron, calling him shady, calling him a snake, calling him all these different things. But mind you, this is the same dude that his go-to bail every single time is, I preface all my statements by saying he's a great father and all this shit. When clearly you do have a problem with the dude. You've been had a problem with the dude. You haven't fucked with him for years now. But every time you get on camera, I don't got a problem. You clearly do. You clearly do, Stephen. You got to stop lying, bro. You got to stop lying.
This whole crash out where where LeBron sits here verbatim, told him to his face. He has said it on social media, and now he has went on camera and said, "My problem is y'all aren't talking basketball. Y'all are talking about everything else. Y'all talking about things beyond basketball." And this motherfucker Stephen A repeatedly just goes on camera and continues to talk about non-basketball shit with LeBron James every time. There was a clip Souls is bringing up where he's like, "Yeah, what I'm saying is going right over this nigga's head," and that clip applies to every individual thing Stephen A says, and it's crazy. One clip of him saying literally what I said is going over his head, and he's not listening. And Stephen A double, triple, quadruple down by just talking about anything non-basketball. It's disgusting, and I hope y'all now see what's going on.
This is great.
I hope, in the words of DeMarcus Cousins, I hope the world see what's really going on and how they really are, because this is crazy.
But you can go back, my mic. You can go back and look at like some of our clips of us being critical and hypercritical of not just them, and it almost sounds like a rehash at this point. But all of the old guard, I think Stephen A is just taking it to the 10th degree. I know they're gonna have to talk about it tonight on Inside the NBA, but Stephen A is just taking it to the 10th degree with some of this stuff, just flat out lying, and then saying he misspoke. So he said what he said right there. Where he said he didn't mean to say that LeBron wasn't there. He knew LeBron wasn't there. Everybody knew LeBron was there. But why wasn't he on camera? I'll let him talk about that. Again, fishing. No, nobody thinks anything of what you're saying. But so then, because that wasn't good enough, he goes to Twitter. And says, "My apologies and clarification. I misspoke in hour 1 of First Take today when I intimated. Oh, my bad. Intimated that LeBron did not attend Kobe Bryant's memorial. I corrected myself in hour 2 when I acknowledged he was indeed in attendance. My mistake. Should not have even broached that subject." You're absolutely right. It just did nothing for the conversation, but made you look stupid as fuck. It was not my main point. I retract nothing else that I said. Have a nice day. So you go from saying that you meant to say one thing, now it's a whole nother misspeak. This is just a flat out lie. And these are situations in which he could just acknowledge that he's wrong, but he just flat out lied. I want to go through the rest of this stuff because my problem with even this specific portion of the monologue, what are you insinuating? He wasn't at Kobe's memorial service when he actually was. Well, he wasn't on television, and I'll let you tell why. I'll let him tell you why. As if he's holding this secret about why he wasn't on before. But then to even go, oh, that wasn't even my main point. I retract that. Oh, you're fishing. I want to go through the rest of it though. Just the bulk of it.
I never brought up really discussed.
This is that preface shit too. As if he's doing LeBron a favor for not bringing these things up.
He'd be happy with the things that I haven't brought up.
He should be happy with the things that I've never brought up.
He was doing that a lot on this podcast too, by the way, Omar. A lot of like blackmailing. You know how he did it with Lonzo? Mm-hmm. I mean, I know your doctors. Yeah, he does it with everybody, but he was pulling that shit a lot. I know who's around you. I know what y'all be doing. Oh, this ain't even the half of it. Like, all right, Stephen.
And can never produce anything.
That I haven't brought up. I never brought up really and never really discussed why you were not at Kobe Bryant's memorial service.
This is bringing it up, by the way.
I never really brought up or discussed why you did not attend Dwayne Wade's Hall of Fame induction when that man was directly responsible for you capturing a championship for the first time in your career. I brought up none of that.
This is about 2 weeks after Bronny had a heart attack.
I didn't bring up the fact that even though when people had asked, you had alluded to what had happened tragically to your son, and thank God he's okay with his heart condition. I didn't bring up the fact that even though you couldn't go.
What the fuck does that even mean? What does the heart condition thing mean? I missed this one. Maybe y'all can break it down for me.
I brought up none of that. I didn't bring up the fact that even though when people had asked, you had alluded to what had happened tragically to your son, and thank God he's okay with his heart condition.
What does that mean?
Hey man, I just don't know. And I think for me, a lot of the
Huh? I just did. I don't know what he said. Go ahead.
I don't know where that was even gonna go. So I just moved on. But I think for me, what's also like damning about it is the amount of times that he's had to go to Twitter to clarify this and clarify that and clarify this and clarify that. That's how I know he's just crashing out and talking out of emotion. And don't get me wrong, we've all been guilty of that once or twice, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 times. Ooh. Done that on Twitch, YouTube, things like that. But bro, he's the first person to rub in that he is a professional journalist. You're on ESPN, First Take, biggest sports show in the world. Ooh, bang, bang. And it's just one of them things where it's like, you're making these mistakes over and over and over again. You're saying it's not personal, but these clearly are things that you're trying to dig up because you're emotionally invested into the subject. I wouldn't even necessarily, I would say he's emotional, but he's definitely, even if we can't use the adjective that he's being emotional, he definitely is invested into it to a point where he's not doing his job correctly. That is just straight up the problem right now. He's not doing his job. And I would go as far as to say that as a casual fan, fuck the people in this comment section and us. Fun fact of the day, if you're watching this video, you are somewhat not a casual. But even the people that just go to the barber shop and talk hoops, if this shit in just like a eyebrow raising red flag on like, yo, maybe these niggas cover the sport in a dog shit way. I don't know what it is at this point, because it's so clearly obvious that shit is being narrative driven and things like that. Like, it makes you question about a lot of the stuff that was trending in the past about certain players and certain personalities and stuff like that. Was it bullshit? Was it media spun? Did I fall for it? Was I a zombie? Because this is just, it's just laughable at this point. I ain't gonna lie. And it's sad to see too, because again, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas at one point in time definitely started the YouTube shit to want to do what he's doing. But bruh is tripping. I don't know how else to say it. The nigga is tripping.
Can I be devil's advocate?
Sure. We definitely have like 2 people in chat trying to do it too. So please stay on stage.
I mean, honestly, it's not the most devil's advocate take, but how calculated do y'all think LeBron James is? Because I think that is a part of what Stephen A is insinuating here. And I also had this take about what he did. Like a lot of it was calculated. I do think him going on Pat McAfee specifically was calculated. Going at Brian Windhorst was calculated. Bringing up Stephen A was calculated. All while releasing the Mind the Game podcast trailer on the same day. I think all of that was calculated. Like, how do you, like, that is a part of what Stephen A is insinuating. How much of that do you
It
think?
can be calculated, but he's not weird.
I think some of it is calculated. I think either whether you believe it or whoever believes it, I think too many people need to get jobs because they are digging way too much into how calculated it is. Niggas need jobs. Him going on Pat McAfee's show on ESPN was calculated. After that, my nigga, it's just him getting shit off. I don't think niggas strategically said, yeah, I'm about to talk. Yeah, bro, that shit is hilarious. Strategically said, yeah, we're gonna talk about Stephen A. And I'm bringing Windhorst, and I'm gonna bring back up Stephen A. I'm gonna bring back up Windhorst, and then I'm gonna drop the trailer right when I get off set, and then I'm gonna have a stinker hit the buzzer beater. LeBron. No, nigga, that's not how this was. Like, some of it's calculated, cool, but niggas is digging way too deep into how much shit was calculated. Niggas is trying to treat LeBron like Doofenshmirtz or like an actual villain about this nigga's meticulously calculating every single thing. No, gang. That nigga said, who's this nigga? Who was his op in the media? Who was nigga saying who Stephen A didn't like it over at ESPN? Pat McAfee. What's the second biggest show on ESPN? Please, someone tell me. What's the second biggest show? The Pat McAfee show. So
first take.
At this point now, the Pat McAfee show. So if I really want to get under your skin, everyone, oh my God, go on Shannon. Shut the fuck up, Uncle Tom's. If I want to get under this nigga's skin, why would I not go to the nigga that in the media, they say he don't like him. He's on this nigga's network. You're going to have to talk about whatever I do. I'm going to sit down with Pat McAfee. Now, at that point, you can sit there and say, I guess he can drop the Mind the Games trailer too to add fuel to the fire. Who wouldn't do that? That's just brilliant. That's good marketing, my nigga. That's good business. He's a businessman. That makes sense.
I mean, there was another scenario Stephen A brought up about the shop, because he's been trying to like have a conversation with Bron, and his whole point was like, okay, if Bron don't want to come on my platform, I'll come on his. And throughout that whole scenario, he was talking about how, like, okay, I can come on the shop. He only has 2 requests. Bron got to be there, and 2, y'all can't edit shit out. And then he never heard from the shop ever again.
But
now,
who make demands, fuck nigga? Who are you to make demands?
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I know, because I know we all. This nigga is pissing me off. Stephen A. is super pissing me off. Dog. First of all, he uses big words to try to make situations bigger. Everything that he does is try to make shit bigger than what it potentially is. That whole I didn't say, and then proceeds to say as if he has some sort of secret or he's in the trying to make situations bigger than what it is. This situation that you're talking about right here, it's calculated. My God, this isn't Rich Paul and him and Maverick and him in year 2 saying, yo, in year 20 we're gonna take over NBA media. That's not calculated. Is not just okay, Tuesday we're gonna go to Dairy Queen. Me, you, Damo, and Sage. Tuesday we're gonna go to Dairy Queen. We get to Dairy Queen. It's a good calculated trip. Shut the fuck up. That's not what that means. Making plans is not being calculated. And I know you're not doing it. I'm not letting this nigga get the shit off. You don't get to make demands for situations here. I've been saying this about Stephen A. Smith, and I said it today on the Twitter space. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Thinking about it out loud, he's never been cool with these guys. He's never been. He's just been saying stuff, and nobody's been saying anything to oppose it, right? I think the only one who's given him any validation was maybe a little bit of Kobe and then AI. But everybody else, his brother, his dog, his guy, his homie, his young boy. The first
Terrell Owens had a moment with him.
Yeah,
Richard Sherman had a moment with him.
Nigga, I don't know you. I don't know you.
Max is blacker than you.
Yeah, that's
I don't know you.
Crazy, man.
Kevin Durant was going at him. That was
Jaylen Brown.
But people don't even remember how crazy that situation was. All Kevin Durant was simply saying in that situation where Stephen A was alluding or insinuating the fact that there's a possibility that he could go to Washington. All Kevin Durant was saying is, dog, I don't know you. Like on some real shit. And Stephen A came on the show the next day and tried to gaslight America to not only the fact that he knows Kevin Durant, but that Kevin Durant is either trying to pull the wool over your eyes or that Kevin Durant doesn't even know where he's going. Y'all don't think that was bullshit?
You don't want to make an enemy out of me.
Hey, Sage, that was good, bro.
That shit is so stupid, bro.
Listen to the nigga that I go on the shop and these are my demands. Little nigga, what the fuck? Yo, could you imagine calling LeBron James or Maverick or whoever? Yo, I want to come on the shop and these are my demands. Wait a minute. Who? Hold on.
I think the no editing thing ain't even like a let me control the narrative thing. Like if you say some wild shit, we gotta have the right to edit it out. Like it's not even the narrative
just comes on the
controlling
jump
thing.
says 10
It's not
slurs.
even about that. It's not even about that. Dog, we didn't send for you. Who the fuck are you?
You requested to come on the show and then presented demands about your request coming on the show. Sit the fuck down, my nigga. What are we talking about? What?
Yeah. Mind you, he's pressed to go there. So,
Mind you, niggas don't fuck with him. Mind you, niggas
like,
don't fuck with him.
Yo, Mr. Beast, man, I'd love to do a video. Him. Yes. All right, bet. Now I have two demands. One, I gotta get one of them deals where I'm guaranteed cash. And two, not gonna lie, all tots, get them the fuck out of here.
75% screen time for me, Mr. Beast.
What the fuck?
I mean, y'all don't like you can make requests even if you're being
No,
a guest on someone's platform.
Requests and
I'm not
demands
saying-
are two different things, Souls.
Okay.
He
I'm
made demands.
I'm not
After
saying...
requesting to come on his show, my fault, Sage.
No,
He
you good,
requested
you
to
good.
come. He demanded to come on the show, and then made demands about
That's
his
fair,
demand
that's
to come
fair.
on the show. That's the problem.
Man, the nigga hit
Y'all
him with
got me.
Paul, the nigga hit with the Paul George negotiations. Look, my thing is like dead ass.
I want what Kawhi got.
Yeah, now no trade. Like, shut up, Paul. No. My thing is like, I'm not gonna sit there and act like Stephen A isn't somebody that can even have an accomplishment resume to the point where he has an ego or whatever. That's fine. But at the end of the day, you're trying to tap into their domain and get good with them. Once you're trying to do that, you conceded that because you're trying to essentially you conceded whatever status, whatever ego, whatever whatever the tots want to describe it as, to have like, I guess, a superiority over them or to a level of cachet to behave like you are now going to be treated above norm or above the rest per se. You can the idea that like he's wanted LeBron to come on the show all these times, but then anytime LeBron ever, in his opinion, is clapped back, because this isn't the first time that he's felt LeBron has clapped back to something he said before. He goes straight to LeBron's petty. That whole fuck it, Clutch is petty. These dudes blow my phone up, and then that's where the whole graphic shit started. They've been doing the graphic shit since Max was there. When LeBron is a good dad, good husband, all that stuff. The first time he did it, don't get me wrong, I laughed. But it was crazy in hindsight because it's like, damn, he's for the longest time taking these digs at LeBron just as a character, not as a player. Called him soft several times as a individual. All these other things. It's just yucky. I don't know.
Before we go on, I do want to just remind people too. If he was talking about the shop, he had this is a minute ago. So then he's just bringing up these situations now to try to paint LeBron to be either afraid of him or scared of him or whatever the case may be. Stephen A is very entitled. He says this quite often. These players can come and talk to me. If they've got a problem with me, I said he was a bitch ass nigga, but if they want to talk it out, we can.
My phone's always open. Yeah, he was pulling that card too. Yeah, you talking about LeBron, all like LeBron and Bronny in public, but all of a sudden now he gotta now the meeting that you have with him gotta be in the tunnel.
Mind you,
fuck out of here, bro.
When they had the first phone conversation, he dubbed it, and then he did the thing in public, and now all of a sudden, what's wrong with that? But I want to keep going down the line. So this is just for the people that might say something. This is LeBron James. What is this? Shitting on Bron for not being at D-Wade's Hall of Fame ceremony the same week LeBron and Bronny made hospital visits due to his cardiac situation. Shitting on LeBron for not being at Kobe's funeral when there's reports and evidence that he was there. This is the nigga that doesn't lie. It was the same week. I want to go because every time some situations like this happens, they find a flunky somewhere. Shouts out to Great Warrior for sending $5. Says
Shit like that.
hope y'all have a great day. I'm rooting for Duke in Maryland today. Manuka too.
No, you got yourself timed.
Shout out to JKP for $10.
JKP.
$10 says Stephen A. Smith finally got checked by someone with a bigger name, and now he can't do the things he normally do to other players because he has secret/trap cards, but not with LeBron. And last but not least, Droopy says $4.99. W Sage, Damo, and Bezos. Oh, wow.
Shit like that.
Oh, he was the one that did the Apple review.
Yeah.
Got it.
They always find a flunky. It never fails. The flunky of the day is Kendrick Perkins. They bring him into the studio and they ask him questions about the situation, and a flunky's got to do what a flunky's got to do. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad at a nigga that can't get work, right?
Oh.
No, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I'm not mad at a nigga that can't get work. Do what you got to do to keep the lights on. He's got a big fridge bill, so.
Oh, wow.
Because I cannot believe that y'all missed this, what I'm about to say. Kendrick Perkins has been on the record saying he considers LeBron James the GOAT.
Yeah.
Kendrick Perkins says a negative word about LeBron James, and LeBron James blocks Kendrick Perkins.
Unfollow me.
Unfollowed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Unfollowed
Hey, Stephen A.
you. Okay.
Hey, Stephen A. But let me say this to you. He unfollowed me, and then I blocked him on my cell phone. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me say this. So he unfollowed. Hold on. Because I cannot.
That's not zesty.
Look, man.
I ain't never heard the producers laugh at that.
I'm about to say this. I'm gonna say, look. If for whatever times y'all felt any way about anything I've said or done on the internet, I'm gonna be blunt. That nigga Kendrick Perkins, come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, no. Yo, if one of you niggas ever talk like, yo, he said, and like literally, I can hear a side of women talking about some clock it to that. Like, what are we
Stephen
talking
A.
about, bro?
Stephen A. opened up by
You gagged him. Like, all right.
Stephen A. opened up by saying he blocked Kendrick Perkins, and Perk had to correct him by saying, "Oh no, he just unfollowed me. I'll block him."
I blocked him.
And I guarantee you, Stephen A. is still gonna continue on the same soliloquy of, and LeBron is just petty. LeBron is just soft for doing stuff like that. Come on, bro.
I'm not even trying to seem like I'm this over the top LeBron James fan or no shit like that, but it's just like, what the fuck are they talking about? The entire time I'm sitting there, I'm like, nope, this is wrong too. Nope, this is different three. Just what the fuck is going on, bro?
I'm glad. I feel like this is a canon event, though. I'm glad all of this is happening in the grand scheme of things.
Hold on, the flunky ain't done flunking.
Yeah, no, it's not done because he had another crazy
Somehow
take.
it's not fucking done.
My last thing, and I'm glad y'all brought up the Mind the Game podcast. And the one thing I will say, sharing the locker room with LeBron James, being LeBron James' teammate, being in McDonald's All-American, all that, he is one of the brightest basketball minds I've ever been around. Okay, you lose J.J. Redick, and then you go out and get Steve Nash. I would never question Steve Nash IQ or his intelligence when it comes down to the game of basketball. But Richard Jefferson just got hired as on our A team to cover the NBA Finals. He's smart as hell. Shannon Fry, who won the championship with LeBron James, who does NBA TV, he's intelligent as hell. Phil Handy, who LeBron James won 2 championships with, who's now doing his own thing, he's intelligent as hell. Hell, Draymond Green. Well, I know Draymond Green ruffled the feathers, but no one could ever question his basketball mind or his basketball IQ. He's smart as hell. So what I'm getting at is, why none of those guys, LeBron? These are your guys. Why none of those guys on mine?
They really working the same.
And so will I.
Yo, this nigga is.
Come on, now come
That
on.
nigga's
Hey,
good.
I know we got
That
like
nigga's
3
good.
niggas in the chat that like determined to just act like different, to be obtuse.
We'll
weird,
open up the
stupid
Q&A
ass
too, by the
niggas.
way.
But like, yo, come
Yeah,
on.
that's weird.
These
That
niggas
nigga's
acting like hot girls, bruh.
That was
What are
weird.
we talking about, bro?
And I will too.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? It's just that. That's making me mad. Now I'm mad. I ain't gonna lie. Because that just blew the shit out of me. Like, what are you talking? Okay, so you think the nigga not a good friend. Just say that, bro. Just call the nigga weird on camera. Be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Braun not cool with anybody. It like for real, because he don't do this with that. He don't do this with that. But they say it in such a, I think it's funny that like Souls and Sage split, but then Sage goes out here and makes Sage and Mo with Damo. And then he has special guest Omar on, and they have a podcast called Let's Keep It 1,000. Like, what are you? Shut up. Shut up, bro. I like, what are you even talking about, bro?
Yeah, I'm shout out to Ozempic in the chat for putting it. He's been on Road Tripping before, so he's done content with
multiple
Richard
times.
Jefferson,
Multiple
And Channing
times.
Frye.
And I do,
both of
yeah, and Channing Frye. And I do think this is all interesting because Kendrick Perkins has been on Road Tripping, and I think he's like a regular co-host. So now you saying all of this, and you might be, you know what I'm saying, damaging your relationship with Richard Jefferson now. For what? I don't know.
Mind you, chat. Go ahead, Damo, but I just want to say this. Mind you, we haven't mentioned basketball in the past 20 minutes.
Niggas
The only
is
thing
pulling
mentioned
out
was the
race
GOAT
card.
conversation. Go ahead,
Niggas is pulling out race cards. If this isn't the biggest sign that something is wrong with how ESPN is covering sports, specifically basketball. I know we like that we want to umbrella it all with sports, but they don't treat other sports like this. This is basketball. Like, if we don't see there is an issue with how the mainstream media, which I have been saying for years now, if there's anyone that is more happy to see the downfall of what's going on with ESPN, it's me. That has to be. If there's only one nigga, that nigga is me. If there's no niggas happy, I died. Shout out to you, Sage. Like, it's me. I've been saying it's a problem with how they've been doing this. These niggas are repeatedly sitting here, and we're going to pull the race card. I get Steve Nash, but we ain't going to have no brothers. 2 of the niggas you named, he's been on their platform. Theirs. And niggas forgot he was on their platform. He did that shit for the love. There was no strategy behind it. He didn't drop a trailer for no bullshit. He just popped up, had some convos.
Wait, it wasn't calculated?
I don't think it was calculated, man. Hey, maybe. I guess if saying, hey, Tuesday I'm gonna come on your show is calculating it, then hey, calculator move.
Nah, the calculated is that he only plays with the brothers. So Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis.
The nigga said Phil Handy. Man, chat, as a Laker fan, my nigga, I don't ever remember this nigga touching a microphone. Why do we know Phil Handy wants to do this? Nigga said Draymond Green.
He has his own podcast.
Also, the allure is like you're trying to replace JJ Redick. You bring in one of the top 5 offensive weapons of all time, arguably. I know that may be. I don't want to get into a basketball debate right now.
No. I wish
that's the appeal.
I wish you did. 22 minutes, not a single stat. Whole Burkett, eye test, get good game. None of this shit has anything to do with fucking basketball. For any person in the Chattertron's comment section's Omniverse that for some unknown reason must be different right now, my brothers in Christ, we're watching this on ESPN. What are we doing, bro?
I just want niggas to understand. Every person you see that is spewing this ridiculous, redacted rhetoric of, oh, look at who he did bring on versus who he could bring on. Notice how they talk about A, the sport of basketball, or B, LeBron in general. The only niggas that are spewing this dumbass rhetoric of where he decided to have this conversation are brainless niggas who had the most simplistic, redacted form of basketball talk. There is no person that talks the game in a very digestible, intelligent, entertaining way that is having these conversations. The only niggas that are having these convos about, I mean, He did it with Steve Nash. Why couldn't he do it with Dwayne Wade? I mean, he went on Pat McAfee. Why didn't he go on Shannon? These are the same niggas that put fucking crowns on their head because they only had 5 years in the league, and it's not talking about 3 of them. These are the same niggas who genuinely only get clicks and views if they put LeBron name in the title and his face on the thumbnail. These are the same niggas where if you told them, hey, bro, let's have a basketball conversation, 3 minutes into the convo, we might have started off with who's your favorite point guard. We're talking about the GOAT convo because that is the extent of how they can talk about basketball. This shit is insane.
Also, I think also like he's been pretty calculated on this front. Like he doesn't go on like extremely biased platforms. Like he went on the Kelsey Brothers podcast and he went on the Pat McAfee podcast. He's never entertained Skip Bayless. I know people mention like Gil's Arena, but they're very pro LeBron. People will mention Shannon Sharp, but he's definitely pro LeBron. So for like a guy that's trying to control his narrative and all these things, like I feel like if anything, it makes him look good that he's going on a platform that's not biased.
But he doesn't go on anti-LeBron platforms. Look, all I'm gonna say is, first of all, Kendrick and Pusha T and Drake got some good lyrics in their disses about this situation. Yeah, there was another point that I was gonna make. I'm sending out the Q&A link in the YouTube chat. Please specifically. If you disagree, if you feel like LeBron James was out of pocket, if you feel like he stepped out of line, he's the one that caused all this, blah, 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 please. That's what we want to hear from. If you dislike Stephen A., then we understand.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Join the stage.
Everybody that comes up here and I hear fucking, I agree with y'all. That nigga Stephen A. is crazy. I'm banning y'all. Y'all banned from playback. I'm telling you now.
I'm about to say it's gonna happen.
We want niggas that are arguing the anti. They want to argue for LeBron being a bitch. That's what I need on stage. If you're about to come up here, no. Did you see what Kendrick said? I'm blocking you. I'm banning you from playback.
Who's bro in chat? Big M? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a different Big M.
Nah, that's Big M. That's the same Big M.
Okay. He was saying he disagreed a lot. Come up, man. Come up.
I do want to say though too, the reason why this is even happening in basketball discourse is because basketball has entertained this. And by entertain this, I mean even allowed like a Stephen A. or a Skip Bayless to thrive or champion them. In different circles, like even in, because Skip Bayless, I think, started off football, if I'm not mistaken. Football didn't take Skip Bayless seriously. He's not a name that's
they weed this shit out
in serious football conversations, right? And then in the same token, when we talk about boxing, MMA, all that other stuff, again, Max, fine. Max's name is fine in the football in the boxing streets. Max could have talked about whatever boxing. Stephen A.'s name isn't fine. His name is it's just not. The other sports just don't entertain this. So that's part of the problem.
I was just about to say, I think I know Sage can speak more to the NFL side and Damo as well.
Wait, why can't I?
Oh, you can too. But specifically because I know y'all know like Playback added MLB, so we've been focusing a lot on like looking at existing MLB creators. It is so interesting to me the vast difference between NBA YouTube and baseball and MLB YouTube. It's actually like we are literally trying to find the NBA equivalent of certain things because certain shit works for the NBA. We're trying to find the MLB equivalent. They don't exist. These narrative-driven, hot take ass platforms barely fucking exist on the MLB side.
Them niggas talk the diamond.
They
talk hoops. When I first got into baseball content, I was like, God, it's not like one or two. The smaller channels talk hoops. The millions and millions of sub channels talk hoops. Everywhere in between, they talk hoops. When they collaborate, they talk hoops. When they beef, they talk hoops. Them niggas love the game. And when there's somebody who doesn't, when there's somebody who comes in with that NBA bullshit, you know what they do? Shoot.
Yeah,
every
don't play with that shit. Yeah,
every time,
get out
bro.
of here.
I don't even like baseball, and I know that shit because one of my friends is a baseball fan, and I can't get into it because I don't know the X's and O's and shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, I guess I gotta watch the game. He's like, yeah, you should. That's his only response. He never sits there and tries to sell a player or anything like that. He's literally like, yeah, if you want to.
I can tell you the channels to look at to get into it. The breakdown X's and O's real simple, but
yeah,
nigga, shout out the relapse. John Boy, goated. Pitching Ninja, goated.
Man.
Baseball don't exist, goated. Fuzzy, goated. All these niggas they just talk hoops, and I love it. Speaking on what Omar was saying about how good niggas' names is in other fields, nigga, I remember when MMA first got on ESPN. Joe Rogan, Chael Sonnen, DC, when Stephen A came over there, yeah, you know, Conor McGregor, my brother. Hey man, to just win, left cross. Them niggas on air. That nigga Joe Rogan went on his pod that night. Yeah, that Stephen A. Smith guy. Yeah, keep him away from the sport. I was like, God damn! Like they don't even give him. They wanted Stephen A. I mean, John Jones can wrestle. Everyone.
Oh, really?
All right. Conor McGregor, the way he talks, he's changing the game. Anywho, the first round was definitely a close one. Like they didn't give that nigga no time.
No, it's so
too much validation to him. People gave way too much validity to Stephen A. Smith.
And I'll even go there. One, I'll even say in football, there's spaces for what happens in the NBA, but don't get it twisted. You go on NFL Live, they'll be like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about? Like Lamar's swagger and attitude." Nigga, who throws the ball better? Like they're literally every sport, even if there's a lane for this NBA dramatic bullshit, they have X's and O's plenty of full. Hell, I'll go a step really even further beyond. Nigga, the WWE covers the shit better than goddamn NBA sometimes. At least they'll sit there and they'll talk about in-ring practices, promo skill, opportunities after opportunities. Anytime there's a mass firing, they're sitting there, they're talking about what's the next avenue, what next promotion, what will one wrestler go to TNA, all this other stuff. In the NBA, bro, it's just every time it's just
Ain't WWE channels just movie reviews?
Oh wow.
We got one person backstage.
Talk to me.
Let's try to bring.
I think the invite got sent out. I seen the request leave, so he must have. Yeah, he got invited up to come up.
Well, shout out to
join the stage.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Open.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Our first contested.
How you doing today?
Hi guys.
What up?
I'm good. How's it going?
Chilling,
You have a
chilling.
beard?
A beard?
Yeah.
My shit don't connect like yours.
Oh well, damn. They say mine don't connect.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Pin sauce for life.
Okay, how can we help you?
I think LeBron definitely has done an excellent job of controlling the narrative. What's it called? You're going onto a platform, obviously, to discuss several things, including whether it's the state of the game, your impact on the game, and so on and so forth. But at that point in time, if you're going to talk about things like, first of all, if you're going to address a guy to his face at the game, you got to at least give him the, benefit of the doubt to be able to defend himself on his platform. Because he's on your turf, and you're pressing him on your turf. So you're not even trying to make it an even playing field. You're not even trying to hear what he has to say. You're not trying to give him a chance to defend himself. And
Wait, we got to go back a little bit. So do you acknowledge that when they had a phone call about the situation, that they had a civilized conversation, and then Stephen A. then still turned around and did what he did?
Wait, there was a phone call?
Yeah, it was a phone call before the confrontation at the game.
Damn. Yeah, I might need to hop off then, because if he actually did talk to you on the phone, and then he then pressed you in person, did Stephen A. at any point reach out to try and get LeBron after that confrontation, trying to get LeBron onto the platform so that they could further discuss it?
He always sends out these, my door is always open, but
your door is always open.
Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to go on your show. And again, LeBron had a private conversation. Him and he said Clutch. They had a private conversation. So why do we continue to make it public?
Well, also, I think real quick, I think his chance to defend himself was on First Take, which he did. But I think after going on First Take, going on your own personal podcast and trying to get your shit off like for another extra hour, I think that's where LeBron can claim, all right, bro, you know, he's definitely excited to get the shit off after the fact. And also, again, like delivery matters. You know what I'm saying? If he went on First Take and was just like, okay, you know, the bosses told me to talk about this. Let me talk about it. But that wasn't the delivery he was giving. Like it seemed like he really wanted to talk about it. That's
Savannah's been nothing but good to me.
Yeah.
Glory has been great to me.
Well,
Bronny,
yeah,
I would never want to hurt Bronny.
I just think what's it called? There is a certain disingenuity from LeBron's stance of how the media has gotten comfortable with saying these things. Back then, the media was saying crazy stuff. You could have like I can't obviously draw up certain articles, but I've heard the things they said about Michael Jordan prior to Michael Jordan even winning that 3-peat. People were calling him the greatest bust of the era. People were calling him this and that and the third. Um, Granted, they didn't really write much about Michael's father, but then again, I'm pretty sure you would be able to find those articles. But I don't think, historically, I don't think the media has ever not, found ways to try and make itself relevant or try and make it more than just your performance on the field. You know what I'm saying? I was recently watching this one interview, or I'm pretty sure you guys would have seen it. It's a meme everywhere. About the first time Tiger Woods was going on a tour, and then like in the middle of the interview, the guy's basically like downplaying Tiger's greatness or Tiger's winner mindset. So the media has always had this stance. They've always tried to find a way to downplay the greatness that they're watching or that's being displayed. In terms of his misgivings about Bronny, obviously LeBron James is well within his right to be able to defend his son as a father, but as a professional, unfortunately, that just comes with the territory.
But that's never. I don't want you to get too far off the rails. One, nobody's ever said that the media hasn't done these things, and even if that's true, because I do believe it is true that the media has done things in the past. One, that doesn't make it right. Two, players just have a bigger voice now. They have more opportunity to speak their mind without getting the criticism because all the pictures have been painted. So nobody's saying, well, they did it back then too, so these players just got to take it. Well, no, they don't. They should have said something back then as well. And then also we're talking about the worldwide leader in sports. We're not talking about some newspaper article down in Bumblefuck, Alabama that said something about Michael Jordan. We're talking about the worldwide leader in sports talking about this. That's the first part.
Also an official partner of the NBA.
Yeah. They've never
also they changed the rules about how they judge these players. Judging Michael, yeah, they might have been the negatives. They also were overwhelmingly positive about some of the things. They changed what it meant to be the GOAT. They changed the criteria to fit around Jordan. And they have not done that with LeBron. With LeBron, they did traditionalism in terms of what makes him the GOAT in terms of the longevity and the accolades he's accumulated and how much a ring is valued. They didn't do that with Jordan. Once they felt, hey, this is it. This is peak. And they said that in the middle of his but the first retirement, they said it. Yeah. The nigga came back and added after 3 rings, he added 3 more to the GOAT catalog and he became the GOAT. So like they changed the rules for Michael Jordan, unlike LeBron. But that's just
we don't have to keep saying that like as a professional, they can criticize Bronny. And literally nobody has ever made that stance. We don't have to keep saying that. Nobody has made that stance. That's not what LeBron is talking about. He's had to say it 90 times. If you say as a father, there's a couple things. We men on this stage, right? We all men, right? I'm assuming. I can only see you like your forehead and up. Let me ask you something.
I got a double chance though.
You got a child. That don't matter. That don't matter. There's some big guys on the stage. Some big boys. Damn.
My fault.
Is it that funny?
He was flexing, bro. He was like doing the arm.
That's what I mean about being a man, though, because like I could take offense to something like that.
I apologize. That's on me. I'm doing too much. My fault.
You good, bro? You good?
Oh, you gonna tell him he good about my shit, huh? I feel it. But so in that same conversation, do you have kids? How old are you?
27 now. No kids.
No kids. Let's just imagine that you got a kid. If I said, yo, as a father, like, what are you doing? What you think you would be okay with me saying that?
Nah, I'd press you. I'd say on the internet I'd punch you in your shit, but in real life I just press you.
And
now, what if Omar said that on national media, like national TV, talking about, is this what you wanted? Is this how you wanted it to go? Like with that delivery too.
Yeah, no, that's definitely crossing several lines for sure.
And then also as a man, if we said this to anybody, we all been to the park before. And I ain't gonna lie, I would have smacked the shit out of this nigga right here.
If he would have talked to me like that, I'd have swung on him.
I swung on him.
Yeah, I'd probably be on that kind of stance, but like in real life, I'd probably just be like, bro.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Okay.
No shame in that, man. No shame in that.
Well, nah. Omar definitely take what's it called, Taibo or kickboxing classes. He can whip my ass, but I'm
You Goliath?
I'm big body still. I'm big body.
Well, how much you weigh?
Oh, nah.
Here you go.
220
something.
I'm way more than Damo.
You probably don't weigh more than me.
Yeah, 3 something.
Yeah, it's up for you.
Big dog.
No, but bro, as a man, though, if somebody said that to you, like, this nigga I would have swung on his ass. You gonna be like, well, hold on, what type of time you on? What are you saying right now? Well, for what are you saying?
I just want to point out, everyone keeps bringing up the fact that Bronny's a professional. Niggas is talking about Bronny's game. No one is talking about Bronny's game. When people are criticizing Bronny, they always mention him being the son of LeBron. At that point, you're removing the basketball from the conversation. When niggas talk about Bronny, was he ready? He should have stayed in school, but LeBron wanted to continue his legacy. That is removing the talk of we're keeping it basketball, and now we're talking about this because no one gave a fuck about Gary Payton when GP2 was clawing through the G League. Gary Payton didn't matter at that point. No one gave a fuck about Gary Payton. Niggas didn't give a fuck about John Stockton when David Stockton was climbing. Y'all don't even know David Stockton. That nigga climbing through the D League and G League, got a couple minutes in NBA. Niggas ain't give a fuck about John Stockton. Niggas ain't say, man, if John put a word in, maybe he get a bit of No one gave a fuck when Dwayne Wade bought a G League team so his son could get drafted. No one talked about it.
People talked about it.
Nah, niggas didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, they talked, but it wasn't really a conversation that people.
It was like the conversation was like, nepotism. With Bronny, nepotism. This is nepotism. 50th pick, nepotism. That's the difference. D Wade's son get drafted. Nepotism. Bronny get drafted every single nepotism. This is what we don't want. That's the difference. So, and that's the shit I can't stand. So even with the niggas that want to have it's our job to talk about Bronny. Are you talking about the 54th pick then? If it's your job to talk about Bronny, you're right. Are you talking about the 56th pick? Do you niggas know who was drafted 58? Because I do. And I know what their numbers are in the G League. I know what they're doing. I know what the NBA numbers are. Not Bronny's numbers.
White boy not cooking.
But hey, it's their job though, right? That's their job to talk about this though, right?
But this is why I'm saying delivery matters. Like no one is even saying you can't talk about these motherfuckers like and criticize them. But there's a way to criticize people and just like, keep the conversation honest and not take personal jabs and offend people. Like I think it's very simple.
LeBron as a father.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Stop this, man.
Like if you really wanted to criticize Bronny, you could have just left it at, the conversation about nepotism is a whole nother conversation. But as it stands right now, he's just not ready for the NBA. Like with the way he's playing, he's not ready for the NBA and kept it pushing. It's very simple as that. But Stephen A is also the same dude that likes to flex his ratings and how he gets views and all that shit. I'm sorry, you can't have your cake and eat it. Like you can't be Mr. Ratings, Mr. Clickbait, Mr. Hot Take and all this different shit and then get called out for the delivery of your hot takes when you're talking out of your neck. Like you can't.
I also don't like how they introduce Bronny to these subjects. It kind of when you talk about tone and intention, they only bring up Bronny when he has career high and lows. Literally every time. Outside of when he first got picked, if Bronny drops 25, guess what we talking about? Bronny drops 2 points on 1 of 11. Guess what we talking about? But like Bronny goes out there, get 8 points on 2 of 4.
I don't remember them talking about Bronny when he had 39 the other day. To be honest,
they did. It was
Who was they?
It was on Instagram. It wasn't. Yeah, no actual talking heads mentioned that.
Yeah,
I
so
think Stephen
they
A. did.
My
Yeah,
fault.
I think
I
he did.
Stephen A.
apologize.
did?
They
Okay.
didn't talk about it. We did.
He was actually getting clowned because everyone was saying, now you backtracking. That's what I remember.
What's your stance, and then we'll bring somebody else up on stage. We got one more in the back.
Yeah, for
Appreciate
sure.
it.
Honestly, I wasn't even. I don't lie. I just wanted to come up and have this conversation. I was obviously on Braun's side. Like we've never given this much flack to a G League player. No, for real. So don't laugh now. Come on, Brian.
Okay.
That's that trying you as a man.
Hey,
Come on, Brian.
nah. I'm laughing. I wasn't even laughing about that. I'm laughing because we mentioned that we not bringing anyone up that's pro Bron. So you fake this whole time, but now you want to get that Brian shit off. Yeah,
at
what's your
least
name?
I'll give him. I'll give him this. At least he argued for the other side.
Yeah,
At least
he played a good
he
devil's
played the
advocate.
role.
Good
Good
devil's
job.
advocate,
He played
man.
the role.
But watch his mouth, right?
Joseph. Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah, watch his mouth. Watch his mouth.
Hello.
What's
Yo,
up,
you're-
big
Yo.
dog?
It's a TSO guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Yo, you niggas in these.
We can tell by the mic.
Yeah, see,
The only point I really disagree is what they said about about his statement about as a father. The statement about that. He was meaning as a father statement was not about the play. It was more about his statement about Brian putting all this onus on my son, and steadily putting him in this media light, this media topic, the media cycle, steadily driving his attention to his son instead of letting him grow as a player in the dark, and letting Bron and Game shine more as a player. And that sense about when he what he said as a father. He was as a father, let your son Game shine through instead of you keep putting this heat. Oh, he's better than half the league. He's this and that about Bron's son. So I was like, I disagree on that point.
Go.
Like,
can I ask you a question?
Okay, I'm listening.
One, how old are you?
I'm 21. I'm 20.
You're young. Okay.
I was lying.
Try to add that year on there. You can't drink, nigga. In your life, and just bear with me, how often have you heard Michael Jordan talk about his son? Stop. Let me talk. Never, right? Never, right? But when he does coke, you know. When he's arrested, you know. Because when you're so big, pause, it doesn't matter whether you put the pressure on him or not, the pressure's gonna be there. Did he lie when he said his son was better than half these niggas in the league? No, he didn't. You don't know who the 15th man is on the fucking Hornets. I promise you he's better than KJ Simpson. I promise you he is.
That's not my point. I'm saying I understand where Stephen is coming from, where putting the pressure on it does not help nothing. He said he did not. I'm talking as coming from on the side of Stephen A. Like as a Stephen A. Like you keep putting this pressure on him, forcing me to talk about him, forcing others to talk about, forcing others to criticize, and then you approach me. I told you I didn't want to do this. I can't.
So you had the same
I
heat.
didn't want to do this. No,
hold on. You got the same heat for LeVar Ball too, then, right?
Yes. I the same heat with LeVar.
Get this nigga off the stage.
But this all I gotta say. I think there's a conversation about like if LeBron is right or wrong to bring his son into the shit, right? If you agree, disagree, that's fine. But once you get that shit off, especially if you're Stephen A. and you're on national media, and LeBron gets word of it and he confronts you while you're courtside, he has the right to respond to what you said as well, and react the way that he did. You know what I'm saying? So that's my main thing. It's like,
let me say this, because nobody didn't. You don't disagree with anybody because we all understood what he was saying. What you may disagree with is the concept of if it's okay for Stephen A. Smith to approach him by saying as a father. At that point, you're belittling his ability to father somebody. You just are. I know you might not have kids. You may have kids. I know you may have a father or might not have a father, but I can almost guarantee you, if you got both of your parents, or you got one of your parents in your life.
My mom.
Your mom. If a woman came up to your mom and said, "Yo, as a mom, I would not let him be doing that," your mom would look at that woman crazy. She would.
If you don't believe him, ask your mom.
No, I'm not. It's not as. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he said as a like. Would you not agree that Braun put a lot of pressure?
I don't
on
agree.
Bronny?
I don't agree. What does pressure create? What does pressure create? Diamonds, nigga.
That doesn't matter. I could agree or not or disagree, whatever. I would never say to LeBron James or any other man, yo, as a father. I would just say, yo, I think it's a lot of pressure on Bronny. That's not for a dude who just had a heart attack.
I agree with that.
Then saying, yo, as a father, what are you doing, bro? That's a crazy fucking thing to say.
From one father to another.
On any level.
Are you dating,
on any level.
Dating somebody? Are you dating somebody?
Not right now.
I try to make you make sense of personal, and I don't know. I'm just gonna make an assumption here that you dating or you participate in heterosexual relationships. It's probably the But so if I went up to your girl and said, "Yo, as a boyfriend, I would never have you doing that. That shit was crazy." You would be looking at me like, "Well, what's up with Omar? What's going on with this nigga right now?"
Crazy. No, but
and then I would smack her ass.
I was just coming from a point of what Stephen A was thinking. You know what I'm saying?
What if I smack her ass?
I'm smacking you, but hey,
all right, Stephen A.
He's smacking your ass. Hey,
you smacking ass today?
No, I'm smacking you. No,
fire with fire. Now I feel it.
Hey, how tall are you?
Pause.
Hey, I never said that. Yo, I never said that. I'm 5'10".
You're not smacking my
that
ass.
nigga 5'7".
I'm not 5'8".
I'm 5'10".
I'm not letting 5'4" nigga smack my ass. You lost your mind. How much you weigh?
I'm 280.
300.
Yo, damn, we got some big boys in chat, man. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
You gonna let him get this shit off too, huh?
She do want a puppy, but she gonna get a big dog though. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. Wow.
As a big nigga, I would never let him get this shit off.
I'm not letting that nigga smack my ass.
It's crazy. Chat telling me help the nigga. Hey, we here at TSO, sink or swim, nigga. That nigga sink some bullshit. Sink or swim, nigga. And he sinks.
Yo.
I invited the other TSO nigga up. Are we still doing people?
Yeah.
He sinks, bro.
I let no meatball smack my ass. Shout out to TJ's Global. 499 says W opening day for MLB and Gators for the Natty. We'll see about that. One day, TJ, we got to get on stage and talk about how they let all of the SEC into the tournament. But hey, we'll keep that for
college football don't give a fuck.
College football, basketball.
Oh, you talking about the national?
Wow.
Oh wow, I'm a casual. I'm a casual.
It's okay. Shout out to Jay Greedo for $5. Says ESPN Primetime talking about being unfollowed by LeBron James. What happened to the game I love?
Thank you. Like no matter whose side you're on, can we agree this conversation on ESPN is fucking ridiculous and it dominates it. They'll talk about this for like 45 minutes.
I think it's the fact that they regressed too. Like they've had X's and O's content. I was talking about this yesterday. They've had like heavy X's and O's content before on the basketball side.
Oh yeah,
just let it go.
Kellerman. I'm not gonna lie.
Max Kellerman, Kobe. I understand. Kobe passed away, but the details here is with Kobe. I don't know why they just stopped that concept altogether. And back in the day, sports science was heat.
Yeah,
there's been 2 players that have had to sit out the season with deep vein thrombo. Whatever it is, but the problem is I don't know what it is because the leader in sports won't tell me why literally Victor Wembanyama and Damian Lillard have this. I'm on the timeline. They're talking about rest in peace. Is this like a death sentence? I don't know, but I'm expecting the worldwide leader of sports to tell me, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's fucking crazy.
Shouts out to Heisem for $5. Says I think JJ Redick becoming a coach was an overall negative for the NBA space because his voice is now missed in the media space.
I
can hear that, but it was gonna happen one way or another, man.
Shout out to Omar Ortiz for $9.99.
Shit like that.
Do you think the fame has gotten to Stephen A's head?
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
duh, 100%. I mean, he's literally with JJ and Max. He's called them both brilliant individuals, but cut them off due to either chemistry or entertainment purposes.
Chemistry, them being more black.
Yeah, chemistry. Right.
You think he's bigger than the game?
Shouts out to Lee Baggy for $5.
Shit like that.
It's an even platform when you ask for players to confront you at games. Oh, he did say that. Stephen A.
Yeah, he does say. Yeah, I'm right there. Yeah,
hey. It's key for $4.99 says say what you want about stat nerds, but they've changed the conversation for the better, and it's why Stephen A. Smith gets cooked by the NFL Live crew.
I disagree with that.
I ain't gonna let y'all get that off.
Listening to
maybe
LeBron,
net positive. Maybe net positive.
Nah. Listening to LeBron and JJ Redick talking about pick the picker and actual basketball, well, not actual basketball concepts, but talking deep about the game is way different than listening to some nigga who can't make a left hand layup tell me about the fucking Draymond stat and whose Raptor is better than the other. Like, fuck out of here with that.
Yeah,
I did hoop today. I can make a left hand layup.
It was on air though.
Oh wow!
He's like you wasn't nobody guarding you.
I mean, no one was at the court, but I was getting shots up.
You think people be going to that? Is this the same? No, this is not the same apartment. So
this is an apartment basketball court. No one hooping for.
There's another basketball. There's another apartment with the basketball court.
Well, the first apartment I was at, they had an indoor one. That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This one's outdoor.
Where do you live?
Is that crazy to have basketball courts in apartment complexes?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Is it?
It is.
Damn.
I mean, I do play. I do play pay a premium to be here. So
you pay a premium for a basketball court?
No, not just for the basketball court, but it's not cheap to live where I'm at.
I'm so poor.
I just don't understand.
There's a court here. There's a court in the one across the way. There's a court in the complex down the street. There's a court where my plug stayed. There's a court where my grandma.
How does the court look like? Is the rim?
Two of them are outdoor. One's indoor.
Oh yeah,
like a couple. Indoor. 3 of them are outdoor. One's indoor. Yeah.
At the complex.
At the complex. Yeah. Like I said, I guess Salisbury's coming up. I guess I don't know. I didn't know having courts at the complex was this crazy thing.
Yes, dude.
I'm just.
They live at Tipton Hoops. This is fucking ridiculous.
Domo did say a lot of basketball. I don't know the nearest basketball court outside of the one at my apartment though. Domo said there was like 5.
I am in the hoop state.
You did say you, yeah.
How come I came up there and it was sweet though?
What happened?
How come I came up there and it was sweet though?
You picked a sweet court. That's on you. You picked the sweet place.
Listen, I went 3 for 1 with a bad back game.
And I guarantee you, 3 of the niggas on the. Never mind. I'm sorry. Let me stop.
Shout out to Move Like Jay for $9.99 says
shit like that.
I heard Matt Ryan before the AFC Championship saying the NFL is in good hands, and I was like, damn, I never hear those words said on TNT or ESPN for the NBA.
That's cap. You hear them from current players.
Yeah,
you might hear them from the Big O. Shout out to T-Bangs Gaming for $1.99 says Bumbafuck, huh? And last one from T-Bangs Gaming for $1.99 says there's not an ounce of self-respect in bro.
Type shit.
Yeah. Let's do one more and then let's move on, man. We got some other things, some juicy ass things to talk about.
All right, let's bring up D Hendo.
Who said that? I'm pretty sure LeBron has said something along those lines. KD. You said something along those lines.
Niggas have said that on like podcast platforms. They don't say that in the mainstream media.
Yeah. And I ain't saying like first team.
And big bro.
All right, I know y'all said only if y'all disagree, but this conversation has showed me a lot of niggas didn't have their daddy in their house.
Oh.
Like everybody who disagrees only disagreeing. It's nepotism. Nigga, your daddy wasn't there. Why are we doing this? Why? Stop participating in conversations if your daddy wasn't in the house. That's all I got.
Oh, right. Well,
I appreciate the
don't ask how big he
question.
is. I remember how big he is, so he'll slap the shit out y'all. That's that nigga that was 6'8".
He stood at the door. You like standing at the door, and he was like, okay.
"Oh, that's him."
The one that started off. Omar, I'll beat the fuck out of you. Me, I ain't gonna forget you. I ain't gonna forget that, brother. I know.
That nigga said nepotism. You niggas don't know what that is. Why y'all complaining about it? Crazy. Y'all complain about it because y'all ain't had it.
You can't be a nepo baby, nigga.
You're mad
I
about.
want to try to bring up one more, or is that it?
Let's keep We got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, you're hoed, pal. Sorry.
Sorry, TSO YRG man.
Hold on now. It's another TSO.
The agenda
For
For the
pushers on
shits
this
and jiggles. For the
platform,
shits and
man.
giggles.
The
Shits
agenda
and jiggles
push.
is crazy.
The agenda, yo. Fucking
TSO, what's going on, man?
Wagwan.
I don't believe him. Nah, he's on me. He's on me. He's
Nah,
on me.
fuck
He's
LeBron.
on me.
On some shit. Fuck LeBron.
He's on
though.
me. He's on
You
me.
said fuck LeBron?
It's fuck LeBron. Hold
Okay.
on.
Why?
I got 2 reasons. And I'm gonna need y'all to answer like both of them honestly though. When LeBron was pressing Stephen A, do you really think his main point was like stop talking about my son or stop making me look bad?
Nigga, can you read lips?
That nigga said no, hold on. No. This is a gotcha. Hold on.
Just said answer.
Yeah,
This is a
that's what I'm
gotcha.
saying.
So
That's what I'm saying. I need you to answer. I need you to answer.
Yo.
Don't tell me can you read lips? Like,
So
what was he saying?
So I believe because LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith said it was about Bronny, that it was probably about Bronny.
This nigga said
Mhm.
this is a gotcha.
It was probably about Bronny. Like, yo, stop talking about Bronny on some shit. But then it switched. All of a sudden, it's, oh yeah, stop going at me as a man. Like, oh, as a father, I'm begging you. Stop making me look bad as a man. So which one is it?
Wait, who is he a father of?
Okay, that's different though. One is talking about his son, and one is talking about you as a man. So which one is it?
Well, no, it's talking about him as a father, not as a man. Where are you getting this as a man thing?
Like, as a father, I'm begging you. That's making you look bad. It's not even talking about your son.
Yeah,
at
that is a
point. It's just
father,
you.
and who are you a father of?
You're a father of the kid, but it's not talking about the
And
kid.
that's the kid that they're talking about.
You talking about LeBron being a bad father doesn't make Bronny look bad. It makes Bron look bad.
Are you trying to pull a gotcha the redacted way?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you more
Crayon
direct.
eaters.
I'm gonna ask more direct, bro. I'm gonna ask more direct. If Stephen A. Smith going at LeBron for being a bad father, who does that make look bad? Bronny or Bron? Clearly LeBron.
Right.
But initially, LeBron went to press Stephen A. Smith for talking about Bronny. So that means he was going at Bronny. So who was Stephen A. Smith going at, if not LeBron James?
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I wanted to lose brain cells, I'd just do this.
Oh my god!
I mean, but
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think you're just being like caught up in the words type shit. Mind you, this is like mid game in the middle of a timeout. Bron just wanted to press him real quick. Yo, stop talking about my son.
And
Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's not that deep for LeBron. Like, people have been making like some virtuous thing. Nah, he just got
No.
upset.
It can be, but I just think you're being caught up in the exact words that he said. You're saying, oh, he said stop talking about Bronny, but then you want to spin it and say he was talking about my fatherhood when he was just talking about Bronny. Like, I think you're just caught up in the words right now.
especially when they're connected. Like he can't be a father if it's not about Bronny. Like he can't be that portion of being a man if it's not without Bronny.
Yeah, I mean, I see it, but like semantics. All right, semantics. Second question: do you think LeBron is pressing Skip Bayless like this?
He's not acknowledging Skip Bayless.
He's not. Yeah.
So he's scared. Okay, you know what? Sure, fair
Not
enough.
scared.
If you want to say
Not
it like
scared.
that.
Wait, what do you mean? Sure, he's literally not acknowledging Skip Bayless.
I think LeBron a bitch for real. That's what I'm trying to get off. Really, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, but hey, short. If you want to say, he's not gonna acknowledge Skip Bayless anyway. He hasn't done it over the years, but he's gonna pick Stephen A. Smith, the one with the reputation to uphold. So I see it.
Isn't that the better thing to go after?
It is the better thing to do.
The nigga with the reputation versus the nigga that no one cares about? Why would you go after the nigga
to do?
Why would you give the nigga that no one cares about relevancy then?
If it's violating your kid, I mean, it shouldn't matter.
Mind you, Skip Bayless hasn't violated Bronny.
Well, I've seen a few clips.
What does he say?
Well, one, he's not an NBA player. Same shit Stephen A. Smith has been saying. He hasn't gone at LeBron's fatherhood yet, though, but he's just gone at Bronny himself.
That is crazy.
Isn't that the difference here?
Yeah, when is Skip Bayless? You got to name me an
difference.
example of Skip Bayless taking it personal. Like, I understand he's been annoying with he's not MJ, six rings bullshit. But when is Skip Bayless
I'm talking
gone
about Bron. I'm
personal
talking about
with
Bronny specifically, like Bronny specifically.
So when is Skip Bayless taking it personal about either the two things that you talked about, either Bronny or LeBron as a father?
I mean, I would have to go find the clip, but there's certain. I remember certain.
It doesn't exist, but it doesn't.
So there's
exist,
no, as of right now, there is no clip.
No, but I'm saying you don't have the proof. So as it sits right now, it doesn't exist. And mind you, we don't like Skip. I don't think a lot of people up here like Skip Bayless. I actually do have an appreciation for Skip Bayless. Yeah, it doesn't exist. So then why are you trying to paint him in a bad light?
No, I'm telling you, there is a clip out there. I just have to go research it, but I wouldn't got time for that.
Okay, and you don't even know. You couldn't even summarize what he said. Like you couldn't even get.
Oh no. The summary of what he said is basically what Stephen A's been saying about Bronny. Like he's not an NBA player. He's not that good. Again, he doesn't deserve the opportunity. Nepotism.
Good question. Personal attack. When is the personal attack happen?
Nepotism.
Nepotism is the personal attack.
Yeah, that is pretty personal. It's not talking about Bronny's a basketball player.
I tell you what, you provide me the personal attack specifically from Skip Bayless, the nepotism thing, and then I will we'll entertain this conversation next pod. I appreciate you.
All right.
Tight shit. Boy, let me tell you, Omar.
We can have a community off.
That pod a couple pods ago,
Agenda
we was like,
hell, man.
Hey, community off. Who's in last?
If
I'm tripling down on what I said, them TSO niggas are cooked. What?
I'm glad that on this platform, that's the stigma that y'all have in my community. I will gladly say these niggas are not crayon eaters like those. I don't know them two niggas. I'm starting to think of anything because I've never seen them niggas in the Discord. I've never seen them niggas talk or anything like that. I've done too many videos with endless mods, chatters, debaters, all these other things. That's just not what go down.
Niggas got let's keep it above TSO niggas.
No. I definitely think that there's either A, controversy in the sense of, hey, you know, it'd be funny. I just put TSO in the name, say some dumb shit. Or B, it's just a situation of, hey, if you watch both Keep It a Buck and TSO, yeah, your brain's cooked.
That nigga's name was TSO. His name was TSOYRG, nigga. Stop.
Okay, so why the fuck ain't it? Hey, that's not talk the range then, nigga.
TSO was first.
TSO was first.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do that?
TSO was first.
What you gonna do with that?
TSO.
I mean, he said they OTF.
He could have been YRG, whatever his name is, and then added TSO to it.
Oh, gosh,
What do you think? He gonna swipe the cursor
so
to the middle? You said what?
Comment section right, man. We want tension so bad. Why can't we all be friends?
I think we all should be friends, but y'all niggas love bashing on my TSO brothers. I ain't gonna stand for it because
you right.
Is he one of your TSO brothers or not?
I
don't know what he is. I
you just said your TSO brothers.
So if they bash a non-TSO guy, it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, again, you niggas will see somebody come up here, they'll put TSO in the name, right? And y'all will be like, damn, the whole community move like these. That ain't true.
What else?
I ain't gonna lie, Omar.
Nigga, you supposed to be
your stream. Hold on. Let's do a case study
stream.
right now. Wait. Let's do a case study right now. You got it. Omar, in your streams, your YouTube videos, or in the group chat or the spaces, how many niggas is named O Block anything?
No, none of them.
I mean, y'all don't rep your brand like that.
In your congregation of all the platforms you post on, how many SLZ anythings is there? I know there's
more SLZs than both of y'all because he streamed more than both of you and rep SLZ harder than both of y'all. That's how that works.
And as Mr. OTF himself, who has, I don't know, man, my community's pretty lit. There's rarely a OTF anything. Partly because gang reasons.
Because OTF is an existing acronym. so like again, we can play stupid, but I'm just telling you the truth.
He did just say you stole it, so I would not.
I mean, I didn't steal it. I rebranded it. How
you rebrand something that
already existed? How did I rebrand something that already existed?
How you rebrand Apple? Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's not Apple.
Hey, flip it this way.
Come on, bro.
Like, what
Bucket,
the fuck?
let's keep. Come on, bro. We gotta, come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
I guess.
Wait.
Let me ask. So y'all feel like it is unfair for somebody to probably take the acronyms of an existing group, label, or organization and use it for something totally different? Y'all would think that's unfair, right?
Yes.
So TSO Sage, give them music niggas they name back. That's all I'm saying. There's a music group with TSO. That's their shit. TSO. It's a music group from 10 years ago.
Congrats to them niggas, man.
Hey, and they're still doing it today.
You know
There's hey.
You know what's
I'm
crazy?
just saying, niggas just said it's unfair. If it's unfair, then it's unfair.
On my left nut, you heard of OTF in your lifetime, and then still
now you gotta hear from them.
I didn't set an original standard.
Damo, why don't you rebrand to YRG then? Rebrand to YRG, I dare you.
Because YRG is in the field that I'm in. OTF isn't. Them niggas aren't gamers.
There's literally an OTF gaming.
Hey, Sage, I'm with you. I don't think it's a problem, but apparently niggas is calling me out for doing it. So I'm just trying to keep niggas consistent.
There's literally an OTF gaming, Damo. What are you talking about?
Them niggas don't game no more.
Okay. So it could exist. It's been a while.
Hold on.
Now it don't matter.
How long is a while? How long is a
Not 10 years, like you just brought up.
I said they've had it for up to 10 years. They're still making music, going on tours, and doing shows.
Like I said, niggas is coming for communities. When you make your own shit, own it for a couple years.
Nigga, when I put better numbers up the niggas, I can take it. When I put better numbers up the niggas, I can take it.
Niggas love talking about my
You're
community.
not bigger than
I'm putting up better numbers. Go look at they shit.
They want to have stigmas of what TSO.
Go look at OTF gaming, souls.
They freaks, they nerdy, they all this other shit. Niggas don't got their own shit. They ain't got their own community.
Go look at OTF gaming.
Sage, I want you to know that is definitely a Damo
That's
thing.
crazy.
He just jumped off the ledge. I'm off the ledge with him.
So now first of all, so Damo, you're establishing right now you a gaming group, right? Y'all just gamers. We're gamers.
We're a streamer group.
Okay, so now y'all are a general group, okay? So so you're telling me right now, as a general group, OTF Damo Collective is bigger than Lil Durk's OTF.
Yes.
Oh, yo, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
If that's the case, wait. And I will say this by doing this. Name one nigga in OTF Gaming Collective.
Lil Durk.
Shut up. Shut up. Does Bibby plays for them?
Hey, man. There's somebody named OTF Bibby in there.
Hey man, that's tough.
OTF Bibby. Is that not? That's not Little Bibby. There's a Little Bibby and an OTF Bibby. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, OTF Bibby, a light skinned dude.
That's tough.
And if I'm not mistaken, OTF No Hands is in there.
OTF who?
Dang, Damo.
OTF No Hands.
Yeah.
Nigga, stop.
OTF
No
Hands.
Nigga,
this shit all fun and games.
Look at OTF Bibby. OTF Bibby is a person.
When niggas come up with they shit, stand on it, stream.
What is OTF No Hands on what? You know what? This isn't even a pod conversation no more. Now this is the space. No, this is the space. No, because we can really go deep, and I don't really want to take up too much of our time because we got shit to talk about. But really, but look them up on YouTube.
Now I'm gonna say something. Who you putting up against OTF Bibby?
OTF T-Bangs.
Yeah, okay.
OTF T-Bangs. You can at least you can bring his shit up. You can bring at least you can bring his shit up on YouTube, nigga.
Niggas gonna put up Alizar against OTF.
I will put Alizar up. Hey,
Oh, I'm trying to get it off.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. OTF Bibby. Let me see. At least these niggas, you can find their channels. You can find their shit. I'm looking at OTF Bibby now. I think he got the same exact. He got the same subs as T-Bangs. Like, this was your first nigga. Your first nigga is as big as T-Bangs? Stop. Stop.
Bibby got 20K followers on IG gang. And
he got 2K subs. What the content? I said we a streaming group. We stream. We make content. I ain't worried about no Twitter.
Hey, man. I'm saying the same shit I said at the
streaming numbers, but we talking about YouTube.
I'm saying we're talking about YouTube.
Okay.
The nigga got 17.7K followers on Twitch, bro. Live 6 hours.
Damn, T-Bangs, you gotta get that shit up, man.
Okay, let's keep it going. Man,
T-Bangs, you gotta
I was standing on 10. I was on your side with Sage, then I couldn't let you get it off. I couldn't, brother.
Get it off about what? Niggas trying to talk about me for my acronym. Say, oh, niggas is unoriginal. It's unoccupied. It's unoccupied. That's what it was.
What you mean unoccupied? It still exists. You gotta stop, bro.
Can you bring up this power chat? This $10
Hey,
one?
man.
Yeah.
Like I said, man. Hey, this shit funny to laugh at my community until you make yours, and then we look at yours. Let's look at yours.
Shit, we can look at my community. Let's look at my community for real. Fuck the abbreviation.
I like TSOs.
I'm about to say, when we bring the cool kids, like who are the omni cool niggas in
my kind of
OTF?
weak right now. I ain't
cool kids. Where the funny niggas at? Let's get some
Yeah. I'm about to say, yeah. Everybody's hilarious and cool and swagged out. Who are these niggas?
Oh,
swagged out. The niggas that dress for real, niggas that put that shit on.
I don't
know what the fuck we're talking about. Who these niggas? Cool kids. Cool kids.
Shout out to TSO JKP for $10 that says the real conversation is the feeding into casualty in NBA media. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay.
These niggas can't spell.
Yeah, that's why I don't sit there no more.
No, hey, I own JKP. So checkmate, nigga. I take JKP. I'm about to say,
if he got TSO, JKP up there.
I'm about to say, JKP repping TSO. Welcome to the crew, my boy.
$20 from Ibrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Says Omizi, at Omizi, my power is out right now, but I'm glad I caught the stream. What would media say if Bronny was a YN? I recently avoided interracial relationships for myself because of recent experience. What's y'all's opinion?
I don't know how
I got nothing.
I don't know how to answer that game.
I have nothing. I'm sorry. Appreciate your donation.
I promise you this says, I recently avoided interracial relationships for myself because of recent experience. What's y'all's opinion?
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
I
genuinely don't know what to say.
Thank you for the 20.
So you were in one and then avoided the next one?
And avoided it, and he said, "Yippee!"
Not this time. Gotta be quicker than that.
Noah Berry, $5 says, "I agree with what you guys have to say. The only thing I think is kind of crazy is him going at Wendy. He caught a mean ass stray."
Yeah, he got a stray, but it is what it is. He got a stray though.
You need to catch a meal plan.
Got a stray.
Shouts out to Glow Zach. Hot take. I'm taking SWV over TLC.
If you
what
were
group
from
is
this...
that? No, I'm kidding.
Sage, why you ain't letting no real R&B heads on your stream earlier?
Nah, that wasn't my bracket. I did not make that. If there was a lot of Tyrese, Ashanti, TLC, Mary J, and Alicia Keys. But no, I didn't make that bracket. But no, I'm y'all already know I like SWV like a lot. So yeah, I'm not mad at that take.
Shout out to T-Bangs. $4.99 says TSO people gotta be vampires because they cannot survive when the lights are bright.
Yeah, I'll say that. That's fair. If you watch the videos, there are a lot of people who sell. Now, there's some motherfuckers who are literally, why the fuck don't you do videos good? But then there's a lot of niggas that sell the debates with TKOs. That's happened all the time. Yes,
now,
I'm plugging.
Droopy steps in for $4.99 says TSO, get up.
Droopy, fuck you. Because Droopy will hop in my Discord to rile us up for no reason.
CN6 though for damn, he did say it earlier. Euros and 49 cents says, please, not all TSO is sped.
This has a brain. Yeah, CN6 for example, he has a brain.
Last few, we giving Skip props for being an ethical hater. LMAO. Jay Greedo for $5. Yeah, we are. Last couple ones. Lee Baggy for $1.99 says, Son came on stage with no evidence. Prepared. Sad.
Yeah.
Then Ibrahim said that $1.99 to say read my chat. Okay.
Real quick, I don't know if you're gonna miss it. Nathan Meyer became an MVP member.
Hey, shout out.
While we're here, shout out to JKP for another $20. I'ma save TSO.
We don't need saving, you motherfucker. Appreciate the 20, bro.
Can we get in the hot take of the week? Shout out to everybody's been. Well, let me say this. Shout out to everybody's been donating recently. For real.
Yeah, a lot really of that recently.
Really do appreciate it. I know times are tough. We appreciate everybody. I know some do more than others, sponsors of the streams, et cetera, but shouts out to like Logo Man and what's his name? Darn, I'm on
everybody. Nigga, 99 cents to $1,000.
All that, but shouts out to everybody. Yeah. I know we have the bigger ones, but shout out to that. Okay. Can we do hot take of the week?
Sure.
I think I
Y'all ready? Because I'm ready.
Yeah, you go first.
Hey, take it off, nigga.
Must say you never go first. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Clip.
Take it off.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, buddy, you're done.
Take off, nigga. My fault.
Fries in the bag.
All right, now you gassing. You're gassing.
We trying to you know what?
I thought we was matured. I thought we was maturing. I thought we was turning a corner. The second one was cool though. The first one was wild. We can all admit that. The second one, we passed it though. We grown men. We passed it.
I feel that. Yeah, that's man. My fault.
All right, here we go. This one is a micro because we stopped doing this. Maybe a couple micros, but we stopped doing it. One, women tear their ACL more than men do. I did not know that. Just found that out from watching sports. Women do. Listen, man, it's transfer portal season. Y'all 4-year players talking about staying in college for one more year, taking that COVID year to get your skills up. If 4 years at that school, your skills aren't where they need to be, it's not gonna happen for you. I'm sorry, right? That's just a quick one. My real hot take of the week: we need to abolish the pro day. Pro days are the stupidest things in the world. They serve no purpose at all. I'm tired of watching dudes juke and joint over cones and all this other stuff. If you left this pro day and said, "Yo, I'm high on that Ashton Genty guy," you're fired. You're fired. Or if you came back to me and said, "Yo, Ashton Genty shuttlecock run wasn't great. His time was terrible," you're also fired. Draft that nigga. I seen him. I already seen him. I don't need to see him juke a trash can. Simple as that.
Okay.
It shouldn't move the goalpost. It shouldn't be like a game-changing thing for you. You shouldn't think someone's a busting in pro day and it's like, oh, wait a minute. But nah, abolish it. No, it's more footage. It's never a bad thing.
That shit modern day slavery, man. Abolish that shit. We got a whole season. We got multiple seasons of footage. We know what you can do. What the fuck? How fast you on the court? How fast you on the field? You're that fast? I don't need to see you attempt to run a 4.3 to know that you can run a 4.3 speed. I've been watching you for 3 years.
I'm not wrong. Take your shirt out there, boy, and get between them cones. Yeah.
You hear how Jerry Jones talks about these niggas? That's why.
Woo. Come on, brother. I'm telling you. If let me say this, Sage. You got the number one pick. I don't even care who you got at number one in the NFL draft. You go watch Travis Hunter play. Let's say fuck it. Let's say there's no other players. Travis Hunter is the best player out of this draft, 100%. We got the number one pick. You go out there, Travis Hunter dropped like 4 or 5 balls, and his little shuttlecock speed isn't the best. You come back to me and you telling me what? We shouldn't draft that nigga at 1?
No, yeah, it don't apply to the high-end guys for me. That I'll give you for the most part. That shit ain't it. But when we talk about 5th round picks and shit, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Who cut that ran a 4.4? Oh yeah, let me bring him on. Who the motherfucker that hurdling all over the motherfucker? Hey, this nigga got a 46-inch vert, 6'4". You know what?
And if
you're a wideout on my team,
if his straight line 4.4 is what moves the needle and not his 4 to 5 years of college.
You'll be surprised what potential picks are. I'm get 7 picks.
I'm all for that. I mean, listen, I'll say this. I'm more for pro day than I am NFL combine. I'll say that. Because if niggas is having pro days and you're getting these numbers and you can get that, you can get teams going to these different pro days for these different schools. These names come out. You got the HBCU pro day shit that they have, the HBCU combine, where they get all the HBCU players and they go out and do a combine. They have all these different levels of doing this to see this talent. Tell me the difference between your pro day vert and then your combine vert. Please, if there's a 3-4 inch difference, that's more character than anything. Do I need to draft you if you're going to try at the NFL combine compared to your pro day? Why show up for the pro day type shit? So I'll say that. maybe pro days is necessary because there are players that they might have not have got as much shine, or it was a stat program, so maybe all the film ain't there for him, opportunities wasn't there for him, so the pro day can still display your athleticism, your abilities. But the combine, I draw a line. Modern day slavery. Jerry Jones looking at penises.
Stop calling it modern.
It's modern, bro. Jerry Jones is out there looking at niggas' dick. It's modern day slavery.
Combine ain't all that. I get that. I'll concede that the combine isn't something.
There's no
especially
difference
because it's mainly first round talent. It's nothing that's like
You tell me there's a difference between the NFL combine and when they was out there interbreeding. Like, okay, who's the biggest and strongest? How you think they found out who's the biggest and strongest?
The combine is for like four. I'm sorry, Omar.
They ran and jumped.
It's them like, okay, there's 4 quarterbacks. None of them are amazing. I guess this guy threw the ball 80 yards type shit. I get that. That's what the combine is.
But I look, I understand all of it. Like, oh, Milton just threw a ball 80 yards. But it exists in basketball too. Now, maybe the shooting thing in basketball, maybe some skill work. But even in the same token is that, like, my nigga, you had sloppy handles. You know, when I saw you at Texas Tech, right? You showing me right now that your handles are a little bit more refined on these cones, that's not moving me. I saw what I need
at all.
I've seen that shit. Robotic ass, and I ain't gonna lie, niggas done played with robotic ass hoopers before. That shit buns. Okay. Who next? Damo.
I'm not saying I can go next, but hit the music. Listen, man, Omar hit the nail right on the head with where my hot take was going when he brought up the transfer portal. I'm not going the route he went in terms of player development in the transfer portal. I'm talking about the fact that people are really out here mad about who is actually eligible to be in the transfer portal, and then further the conversation with NIL deals. Did y'all hear about the, I guess, manager or ball boy or whatever it was for mcneese basketball, whatever, this small ass school,
mcneese?
Yes. The nigga with the radio that came out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not only shocker, he got an NIL deal because of that. So he was getting whatever type of money. Reportedly got like $100K is what niggas are saying. I don't know how valid that is, but apparently $100,000 for this nigga and his NIL deal. Crazy how that works. And apparently he's entering the transfer portal to follow their coach. And I guess his NIL deal is going to continue to go with him in this transfer portal for the manager and ball boy. I've seen a lot of people in the sports world have a huge issue with this. Niggas was upset at this little nigga, just hating. And I'm here to say, not too much, man. Let niggas get a bag. A bag is a bag. The NCAA has been making millions upon billions upon zillions of buku dollars over the last fucking century, it feels like. Now niggas is starting to make some bread and y'all mad. A manager went viral, got him a little bag, and y'all hating? God damn, it's too much money out here for everybody to be mad they're not touching some. Go get a bag, nigga. There's a TikTok now. I got it. If niggas want to see it, cool. I can stream it and pull it up. Of a nigga just blatantly, utterly hating for no reason. Oh my God. Hold on. Just I put it in the what you call it, the topics too. Boom. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Guess who else entered the portal, everyone? Shaka Khan, or whatever the fuck his name is. This motherfucker entered the portal. Combination of DJ Khaled and fucking Drake. That's who this fucking guy is. He enters the portal, and he's going to follow the coach. The gig is up, dog. This guy getting $100K to go follow his coach. Look at this fucking wobble body. Looks like a fucking fat bumblebee walking around pocketing $100K to fucking do what? Wear a fucking radio out? This is an absolute fucking slap in the face of anybody who works at going to school to get a fucking education and a degree, and all the workers that work there.
Anyway, more of this crazy, almost racist.
Now, mind you,
next word, bro.
If his weak ass podcast got a brand deal, he gonna say shit though. But
I'm not gonna say shit of like what he'll say next, because he'd be like, "Yo, that fucking," I'd be like, ugh.
And again, I say to round out my hot take, it's a lot of niggas out here mad and hating that they not touching a bag. Fuck, nigga, go touch a bag. Why are you mad? It's too much money out here for you to be mad at this nigga. He ain't do nothing to you. That's my hot take.
Okay.
was a poor game.
Sage.
Ah, man. You know, we were talking about TSO earlier, and that reminded me of the contents that I've uploaded. I uploaded a list regarding my favorite arcs, and then I uploaded not uploaded. I did the R&B bracket that Omar was referring to earlier. Yeah, my hot take, Gang of Trons, Gang of Source Rex, y'all don't even give a fuck about the rules of a list. Y'all don't care about who is making the list. Y'all don't even want the list to match yours. It's just a fat ass popularity contest. I'm not gonna lie. In my R&B one specifically, for example, I was like, yeah, you know what, chat? I'm not gonna lie. Do y'all want me to just sit here and do what everybody does, which is vote Michael Jackson's like 4 or 5 best songs, then have 2 anomalies, and then vote down what goes on? They were like, that does seem pretty stupid. But then every time Michael Jackson's song popped up, don't hold mic. I'm like, yo, what I thought we agreed prior to making the list that that's what we're gonna do. Or like if I'm doing I guess for the anime arc list, I'm like, hey gang, I ain't gonna lie. Objectively speaking, we're not doing that. I'm talking about just what I like more, what's cooler. That's it. Niggas in the comments, yeah, I skipped to the end. I just don't fathom. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I could have sworn that we talked about this, and I was like, yo, if you skip to the end, it's not gonna reward you and all the other things. Niggas do not care. So I guess kind of a weak sauce hot take, but I guess my hot take is, man, I've realized the problem with tier list and rankings, it isn't that niggas wanted to match your list. I thought that's what it was for so long. But instead, niggas want the popular shit to be said over and over and over and over and over again. I can't do it.
They don't even know enough R&B to take them seriously.
Nah, go ahead.
No, we talk about people not knowing rap. People definitely don't know R&B.
Hell nah, people don't know R&B.
Josh Giddey just hit a half-court game.
I had a feeling he did something
because everybody's saying
Josh Giddey.
Bro, that nigga dead ass hit a half-court buzzer beater to walk.
Down by 2?
Down by 1.
Oh wow.
MJ,
it was no time left. It was no time left. This nigga Josh Giddey
hit a game winner.
A game winner. 3 seconds left, no timeouts, half-court pull.
Oh, Reeves got it
with 3 niggas around him.
I can't even be mad. That shit,
nigga. That shit.
I mean, I'm mad,
stomach.
but I can't.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, nigga.
That's just some shit. But like for example, like take Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson, obviously, GOAT. It's his top 20 soloing music or whatever. But I just didn't think like it was on some shit like yo. I think y'all niggas don't know 20 Michael Jackson songs. like that is my thing. So it's like I'm sitting over here. And I'm telling you all, hey, gang, I don't want to sit there and do this OD Michael Jackson pub stomp for the love of the game. But then human nature will pop up. Niggas don't know. Leave me alone. Niggas don't know. Like I'm like, yo, so y'all just want me to vote Billie Jean, Thriller, Beat It, and Rock With You, solo and everything. Maybe Mary J.
Alone in an R&B battle?
No, I'm just naming like niche records. Yeah, but yeah, no. They had an R&B battle. That was weird. But it was just on some shit like, yo, y'all don't want anything different. Y'all just want like the popular shit to be voted on the popular shit, man. The fake MJ fans out there, it's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. I want to shout out real quick. Shout out Dre because he is in the building for that fucking shot. So
he saw that.
Yeah, he watched that live. So shout out Dre.
This nigga don't miss anything.
He's there for everything, bro. That nigga's always there.
Nigga don't miss anything.
B Souls.
All right, hot take of the week, man. Listen, desktop streaming is more entertaining than IRL streaming, man. I said it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Type shit.
Listen, in theory, IRL streaming should be more entertaining. People are out and about, things of that nature. But the problem is a lot of these IRL streams are people just literally being out and about. And that's the difference. They ain't making content. They're literally just walking around. And the scenery is just different from a typical desktop stream. And that's how they separate themselves from the crowd. But in terms of the actual content being made, the shit, Rage was doing at his desk, the gaming shit, the reacts, the community shit he was doing, way more entertaining than just him walking around LA. I'm sorry. And I know that's a specific call out to Rage, but that's all of them, for real. I think the era when they were on at the desktop was just more entertaining to me. That's just me though.
Now, with that being said, though,
It's weird. I agree with that.
If you have more flexibility and more wiggle room and leeway to do things, and you're not more entertaining and more creative, you're not a content creator.
Damn.
That's
whammy.
That's an
Type
interesting.
shit.
Yeah, that's an interesting perspective.
I don't understand how you have more and you're doing less. I think that was one of Phantom's points with like the kickback and shit.
Yeah, some people, some creators, and mind you, I haven't done it, so maybe I'm fucking ass at it. I think I'm actually decent at it based on the members' videos. But some people did in terms of like IRL content, they get out there and it's, as Soul said, it's just like such a simulation. Maybe it's just energy taxing for them because now they're moving and being active, or maybe they're scared of the like being in public and doing the stupid shit they would do behind the desk. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like a comfort thing. Now I think about it, it's almost like people just aren't them IRL all the time, unless they're in like a niche environment per se. And at that point, just turn it into a YouTube video. So
I think from a content perspective too, like when you're at your desk, you got time to actually pay attention to certain chats, shout out gifted subs and all that. But when you're literally moving around, you can't, like, you're literally walking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't shout out every gifted sub. You can't shout out specific chats and like bullshit with your chat for real. So now it does just become like this window, and it takes away the interactivity that streaming is like known for to me. But
now think about it. Yeah, a lot of people's default for doing YouTube is I want to vlog, and it's just them shopping. Yeah, I agree.
Last couple things before we get on up out of here.
Can you bring up those AI comparisons? I thought those were funny.
That's what I was about to say. Go ahead. So we let Grok tell us who we are based off of our tweets, and I don't think it's accurate for me. I don't know how y'all feel, but low-key, I feel like they hate me. I feel like Twitter hates me. I got Charles Barkley.
Twin. I got Anime
so ironic. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Two Charles Barkley. I got Lil Dicky.
I don't even
know what you got against Sage?
What? You got Lil Dicky?
Yeah, he got Lil Dicky. That didn't make sense.
I don't get that at all.
It did make sense.
Yeah, I want to laugh and like roast, but I don't get Lil Dicky at all.
It actually makes sense. The more you think about it, the more it makes sense.
Well, let me tell you the reason why I got Charles Barkley. It says, based off your tweets, you sound like Charles Barkley, candid, humorous, and passionate about the NBA. Strong opinions like calling the Thunder a super team, and playful engagement with your crew mirror his style. That's why I don't like this AI. I thought it was gonna be a better comparison. That was the same day that I had talked about the Thunder. They just took tweets.
I'm gonna say, they took your recent tweets and then based it off that.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah. They use Naruto hot takes as my example when I do Dragon Ball hot takes like infinitely more.
Barkley?
Yeah. I'm anime Charles Barkley. I'm over here talking about why Sasuke left the Leaf because of big old women. They were like, "Yo, I'm digging through your tweets." Mind you, they said, "Yo, I'm digging through your tweets," and I gotta say, you got a vibe that screams unfiltered passion with a mix of nerdy enthusiasm and sports obsession. You're out here hyping up wrestling matches, diving deep into basketball X and O's, and throwing out Naruto hot takes like a true anime stan. That combo of intensity, fandom, and straight up calling out what you see, whether it's a dope match or a basketball issue, reminds me of someone legendary. I'm sorry. You sound a lot like Charles Barkley.
Yeah. I know Mustard got Joe Budden. That was funny too.
Yes, I'm just 100% just sitting here. I mean, Sasuke, I guess I'd have left the Leaf too. Ain't nothing but a bunch of big old women and uselessness. I guess. Whatever. I don't get.
I like mine. I got JJ Redick.
What was the description?
They just think you're a smart guy. Okay.
Based on your tweets, you sound like JJ Redick. Your mix of deep basketball strategy, humor, and fan engagement mirrors his style. Posts like your X's and O's appreciation and this ain't Sentel LMAO reflect his analytical yet casual vibe from the Mind the Game podcast.
Them cloud women, I mean, you got to think about this, Shaq. Them cloud women, the strongest woman Sasuke's ever seen was a bitch in the cloud in the Sound 4.
The analytical take that you made that day that made them say, like, yo.
I think it was the quote retweet to the Mind the Game.
Yeah, there's such a clear appetite for deep X and O's content like this.
Yeah,
That's the
him
X's and
asking
O's.
about X and O's got him JJ. Oh my god. AI sucks.
I'm looking at mines and I'm now more confused than ever. Actually, looking at it, it made sense, and now I'm really reading this. It really don't.
You don't act
hold
like
on.
Lil Dicky.
Here we go though. Sounds like Lil Dicky. Casual, funny, and pop culture savvy with a relatable vibe and posts like retired from Twitter porn and LKIAB war stream. Snoop Dogg's laid back style and music focus also fit. Tied to the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Let's Keep It a Buck podcast community analysts of their slang heavy and humorous X post match features best. That's how I got Little Dicky. So Little Dicky and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, they just think you're a fucking troll. That's all it is. I don't know. I mean, you are a troll.
Now it makes sense.
Snoop Dogg infused music. Snoop Dogg vibe of music. What?
The Lakers suck. I just saw how y'all lost.
Chill.
A half-court heave?
Yeah,
No.
half-court heave?
No. That's not how y'all lost. Y'all let them get a 3 off late clock, and then LeBron turns it over on an inbound pass to Austin Reeves for them to pass it to Kobe White so he can get a 3.
I didn't see the whole breakdown.
Yeah. You know, y'all niggas suck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Remember that time where Zach LaVine had hit those couple of 3s at the end of that game
against Charlotte? Yeah.
That's like what that shit looked like.
I mean, last night we didn't look.
Y'all were down by 5 with 10 left. Oh, now I'm seeing it. Oh wow.
Ah.
Ooh.
Anyway,
everybody makes mistakes, man.
Everybody has those days.
This nigga Josh Giddey. Listen, I understand he's Josh Giddey, boo PU. This thing has been hooping this year.
Okay, I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga almost had a quintuple double the other day, nigga.
I do not know ball.
He has been niggas ain't been wanting to talk about it, and I get it. Don't shed light on fucking Quagmire. I got it. He a freak. That freaky nigga been hooping this year. I'm sorry.
So we'll move on to the next thing. So this is why 70%. Oh, I should probably do it a different way because for editing purposes. You gotta give it a up. So this is why 70% of men are single. Boom. Here we go. This is the crazy clip though.
What do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
9.5.
You think other people would agree?
Yeah.
What do you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, she fire though. 10. I love her.
What do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
6.5.
Do you think other people would agree?
Hopefully.
What would you guys rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh yeah, he's cute. Like a 7.5.
You think bro's cute?
I do, yeah.
Are you gonna say something to him?
I mean, sure, why not? Excuse me, are you playing football?
You want to play?
Sure, wait, first, let me talk to you. I think you're cute. Can I get your number?
You can, I don't have my phone on me. You get my number though.
I got my phone on me.
954.
What's your name?
Anwar.
Can you go Anwar? What'd you get for? Something fun?
Anwar.
All right.
Yeah, that's me.
What would you rate her game on a scale of 1 to 10?
She didn't really have no game. She just asked me for my number.
How would you rate the interaction on a scale of 1 to 10?
Maybe like a 6?
What do you rate yourself?
Oh,
Bring back Kevin Samuels, man.
This nigga was trying to. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do need Kevin Samuels to put this nigga in this play. This is why Kevin Samuels is so popular, because it put niggas like that in this play. That nigga felt like the man for no reason.
So what do you want? What are you?
So this is just the cat. So I guess to give you guys some analysis here, this is a simple misdirection play. What happens is when sometimes the role player gets hot, it's called streaky shooting. But every now and then, every dog has its day. But sometimes the dog needs to be put down. Sometimes the dog needs to get this fucking treat and get on the goddamn bench. You saw the shooter get hot, hit a couple of threes, comes down the court, doesn't want to feed the star player, doesn't want to take the easy pass to the rim. Instead, he wants to tween, step back, no look 3. Now he's walking home alone. Dumbass nigga.
Yeah, I think he just overvalued himself. I mean, it's clear.
That's all it was.
Dog, that is somebody that is on your level respectfully.
He didn't overvalue himself. Honestly, in terms of her, he sold himself short. He said he was a 6.5. Yeah, hopefully they rate me that. That nigga gave you humble, little anti-awkward, little bit, just chill guy. Sis came up overrating him. Can I get your number? Yeah, I only got my phone on me, but yeah, you sure? nah, man, she ain't really had no game for real.
Yeah,
Nigga, shut up.
Yeah, I
You
ain't
was
gonna
throwing the
lie.
football
I ain't gonna
in the
lie.
sand.
I ain't have my phone on me. Shit. It was like, whatever. Who cares? I don't even think that was the sell. She ain't got no game for real. I was like, all right, man.
Everything was cool.
All right, bro.
Everything was cool until the cameras came back out. This nigga had to turn it on 10. Nah, you know, I mean, shit was all right, I guess. Nigga, what? You wasn't getting no numbers before this.
I'd have been like,
that's why you didn't have your phone. You didn't intend to use it, fuck nigga. You was in the ocean. You knew you weren't talking to bitches. What are we doing?
I ain't gonna lie, she fucked me up. That shit or not. That's it. That's all you had to do. Just.
And I'm also not gonna lie. This is the shit that they say about men, where they big up the situation and be like, "Oh yeah, bro, she was all up on me." He trying to big up the other one. Oh yeah, she I hop down, da da da. But then when he has the opportunity to get pressed, he kind of folded. And not even folded.
Yeah, he did seem a little nervous. She ain't look at her.
Nervous more than anything. Damn, shut the lights off on me.
Yeah, he's done.
Cut that ice off.
What the fuck?
That looked mad crazy.
Nah, but it pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's the second time that's happened today, bro.
Last thing before we get up out of here, I don't know if y'all have seen this
unlockable Sage. Fuck you. This
is crazy. Yo, Aaron the plumber is gone on a generational tear, and I think it's some of the stupidest shit in the whole wide world. Look at this. I know y'all might not remember him from Pop the Balloon, but
I do.
You push the fade so much, like you love to let's get the fade.
So one thing, I went to prison. You feel me? So in prison, it ain't no ducking fades. You feel me? It's being a man. I became a man at a young age in prison. If you have a problem with somebody, a discrepancy, it ain't no whispering. I got a problem. I don't like that nigga. It ain't none of that. Niggas pull up and get jiggy.
all right, pull up and get jiggy. That's all we wanted to know. And what that means in actuality is that he gonna pull up when it's time to pull up and get jiggy. It's time to get jiggy.
Hey, well, I got a question for y'all.
I love to suck
what
on the back of my
you want to hear it? Okay. Y'all like
Let me see you south. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Hey, bro, you don't get paid for all that.
All right. This my question though.
But she fine. Don't turn around.
Y'all like a girl? Y'all gonna let me ask my question?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
Why?
You did not say that they were gonna fight. Actually, what?
Hey, we can't show
I'm about to
that.
say, I'm sitting here like, we can show this now. Is we gonna continue? I know what happens next. Oh,
Okay,
y'all
I
showing
thought-
it.
yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
We're just trying to get us clapped. Jesus Christ.
Just so you know, YouTube.
That was GTA. That was AI, actually.
Who the fuck
Yo,
is
AI is getting out of pocket. I'm not gonna lie. That chat.
That new chat.
Yo, yeah, that shit.
Yo, hey, you know what's
the
crazy? I
Ghibli,
think one of our
yeah.
viewers put that bitch in Chat GPT. Cause I didn't think that shit. I don't know.
AI shit crazy nowadays. But yeah.
Don't mistake about AI. Nah, that's a different topic.
Yeah, but no, how do y'all feel about what
Nah,
happened in
think
AI
about
right
AI.
there? How do y'all feel about what happened in AI right there?
I mean, robots beware. I was saying, I don't know. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't want smoke. I don't want him to pull up and get jiggy. I'm scared.
I'm with Aaron the plumber, man. I'm all for it, bro. Put the guns down, put the fist up, bro. Get jiggy, my nigga. Run the phase.
You
Shoot
just
the,
want people
shoot the
beating
quick
each other up in the
15,
streets
shoot the
all the
quick
time?
30. Yes, I actually would prefer that other than niggas shooting because innocent bystanders get hit. I'm speaking as a person that lives in a city that's actually really bad with the guns. So I'm speaking from like a genuine point of view. In like everyday shit, like no internet shit. I am all for, especially the young niggas. I would much rather you be like how we were and we actually fought. A lot of us. It was my older cousins and them that was really shooting for real. And these young niggas is doing that shit. We fought. Niggas fought with their hands, at least when I was growing up. But I'm all for that. So if that's what he's pushing, that's what he's pushing. The run he's on, hey man, get a bag. Make that money, man, while it's there.
He turned his 15 minutes into 2 hours.
Facts. He went. Hey, he's exceeded expectations. He went from Pop the Balloon to Zeus. Now he on his white studio tour. Hey,
I think he's here. I'm not gonna
Oscar's
lie. I think
coming.
he's just here now.
He gonna be in the Tubi movie soon.
He's a regular.
Jay Majors, watch out.
Come on.
Let's read these super chats to get up out of here. Shout out to Heisen for $5.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
Says,
that.
how are you these communities divided? Are TSO people the Sage exclusives or anyone who watches him?
This is all a petty war with petty bloodshed. Everyone that watches this is a faction of all of us at the end of the day.
He wants to get down with TSO though. I ain't gonna lie, that's what he's trying to say. Shout out to Ibrahim for another 199. Says, Josh Giddey finally pulling up from beyond 18.
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
Chef for $9.99 says, what's some underrated shit to do / food places in Houston? I'm late as a bitch.
I ain't from Houston.
Turkey leg hut.
Nigga, we gonna find out. I don't know.
I'm saying, I don't know. Okay.
Question for real talk.
Shout
out to Chicken P. Or I'm sorry, BJ Ben Pay for $4.99.
Chicken P in chat.
Yeah, I'm about to say Chicken P.
He says Chicken P was the best rapper on Mac's stream, still on tour and rolling by him hard.
I thought them niggas was mad at him for calling the Beatsmith or some shit.
I don't even know.
Chicken P, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I seen.
Chicken P's that dark skin nigga, right?
Twitters. Yeah, he would like the Beats wearing it.
Yeah, his music got to be ass.
He told Max to shut his chat off.
Damn.
And Max looked mad annoyed.
Damn, I ain't know all that. I just seen that because I seen the clip where Sexy was like, I guess, comforting him type shit. He was like, yo, we can try this one, try that one.
He was trying to be a little TJ 2.0 and low key.
Oh damn.
I thought he was just some nigga rolling with Sexy Red. My fault. Omar, go ahead.
Shouts out to Eduardo Villa for $4.99. Lakers or Hawks? Who better?
Fuck you.
Chef for $9.99 says,
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
and
that.
Souls, what the fuck to do up there in Boston? I want to go to a Celtics game. My bag day. Yo, men cannot say birthday.
No, why can't niggas say birthday? No, that is my pet peeve. I'm not gonna lie. Why can't niggas say happy birthday, bro? What is it, man?
I want to go to
Faneuil Hall. You know,
I want to go to a Boston game by bag day, drinking spots, food spots, and where the bitches be at.
I don't know where the bitches be at. I don't know about that, but Faneuil Hall got some great food. You know, go to Seaport. You know, that's where the real good shit's at. So.
Real good bitches. I don't even
know. Shouts out to Jess Worth for $20.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Just to say, shouts out to Let's Keep It a Buck.
Type shit.
God. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
Hell yeah.
One of the best episodes. Right after this, we're going to raid the playback stream in order to watch some hoops. I know it's not the best games on tonight, but to come kick it, come continue the conversations about the Stephen A and all that stuff like that. We'll be here. We'll be straight, not queer. Get used to it. But with that being said, Sage, say goodbye to the people.
All right, people. I'm gonna hop in the time chamber for about an hour. Y'all already know the deal. Hopefully before midnight. If it's later than midnight, my bad. But we gotta go live. We gotta watch some more nerd kunat throwing ass shit, man. We got some Bort to watch. Yeah. And I'm not even trolling. We got some Bort to watch, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to give you guys the true peak of Boruto. Take care and stay blessed. See you niggas tonight, man. Even though I'm kind of tired.
Being dropped right now for those that are pulling up. Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, Chaz, being my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back on stream tomorrow night, if anything. But yeah, tomorrow night, be there on playback where he's just dropped the link to. Join the rooms, man. Turn notice on. We react to some crazy shit in here on them late night streams on Fridays.
All right, Miso, say goodbye to the people.
Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Like everyone's been doing, join the playback. All right, the after party continues there. There may be some shit we can get off here that we just can't get off on YouTube. We may be able to watch that fight.
Watch the fight. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, we might be able to watch the fight over here. So go ahead. I already see 84 in here. Let's get to Hondo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's been the chat. Join up, man. Join up.
And we will see you guys on.
It be free bottles, bitches.
Bye, guys.
LeBron and Stephen A. They all be in there.